All right, let's try it now. We'll wait. All right, we should be live again. Testing. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
It sounds good.
Yep. Oh.
Hey.
All right. Maybe this heat is taking a toll on my PC too, because I've been dealing with my camera shutting off because it's been too hot. I need to get the heck out of Washington State, you know. But anyway, I'll just reset everything from the top again. So, the One True Weasel, thank you for 10 gifted subs. It gifted out an 8th level spell slot for our fine players. They don't have access to 8th level spells yet, but they can always upcast 8th level with those.
Best believe I will.
Best believe you will. Thank you for those, and thank you for Infamous Games for resubscribing. Gives an advantage out to somebody. I don't know who you give it to, but you know.
Gave it to Graves.
Graves, I already marked it.
Ah, thank you. You're very kind.
Awesome. Well, at least we got that figured out. You know, OBS was the issue, I guess.
Nice.
But that being said, it's super hot. So thank you for everybody watching on Twitch. We're 2 away from 300, so hopefully we can get that knocked out tonight. Thank you for the raid also, JR. Got to solve all my little alerts that you don't see during stream because I don't interrupt the game. And exclamation point merch for if you want some t-shirt stuff. I got another logo coming because I redid my werewolf skins, and there's a nice green one she made for me. I'll be putting those on t-shirts also. If you're watching on YouTube, if you'd like to help out with the actual stream and everything, I'll throw them up one more time. Let me get to my actual folder where everything's at. I'll throw them up one more time. If you want to help out, come to our Twitch channel and you can fit the game with all of these type of rewards. I won't go through all of them again, but you can see on screen how they get more and more powerful as we go. And there's also Twitch rewards that you can do. Now, I will say the Twitch rewards, Nat 20 is not double damage. It's just a guaranteed hit for the players, or they tend to save them for saves and stuff anyway. So that's usually where they're most helpful at. Everything else is free game. Give D6, Nat 20, and I don't remember what the other one is. Oh, off the you also roll off the reward table. Item rewards, magic items. All right. Anybody have any other announcements or whatsoever? Now we got all the audio stuff figured out. We're good to go. Awesome. Our lowest roller tonight is Sebastian.
Happy birthday.
Hey to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That's Saturday.
Well, she's not going to be here Saturday.
Oh, that's true.
Do it now.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So if any of y'all watch the Descendant of Ernest campaign, will not have Erin, who plays Remy. She also plays
Dira on Saturdays. Thank
I'm
you.
saying she plays Remy here and then plays Adira on Saturdays, but she will not be here on Saturday. So I have written into the campaign to write her out of the story, so that group of people have to figure out.
You, but I hate you.
But anyway,
If you didn't
are
do it,
you
I was
one?
gonna do it.
Are you two? No, we're not gonna do that. But anyway, let's get into tonight's episode. We got everything figured out. I'm sure y'all itching and raring to go to see what the Twice Size group would do as I melt in my apartment. We'll be right back. So
It's gonna
grab
be
your
a crazy
goblet and
play.
enjoy the show.
Did you really think that you could just fix it like that? Coming over here, trying to feed me your version of fact. Just
Hello, Valentino. Let's get to
And welcome back. Let's get into tonight's recap with Sebastian.
Man, we're going fast, aren't we? All right.
You know this
So-
happens after the intro every time.
I know. I'm so nervous. So that idiot Sebastian, having lost the only valuable thing he has, the cloak his parents left him, somehow got himself mixed up with these jerks who are in the middle of some sort of fight with cold light walkers. Not quite sure what happened. There was a gnome that popped out of a moon, very, very Sailor Moon-esque, with a big moon staff and a moon, I don't know, some white clothing. It's kind of very creepy, religious looking. And at the same time, a portal opened and a bunch of cold light walkers came out. Meanwhile, the other religious person, we've got three, I think, now. I think he joined a cult. I'm not sure what happened. The other religious person, Solanus, at least he has good musical taste, helped us coin our new theme song, Twice Ice Baby, while fighting off the cold light walkers. I, of course, did the best. Not that the other ones are entirely worthless, but they kept dying or something. Meanwhile, Solanus spotted through the portal cold light walkers. The cold light walkers came through. Somebody folding their arms with a pretty nice looking ice rapier I'd love to get my hands on. There was also some guy with a flying cape, but we took care of him. I kept taking care of him after he was dead for a while. Remy seemed a bit upset about that. And then I'm a little bit blurred. There was some sort of I don't know, they were doing something really annoying, but asking me my name and whatnot. I don't know what Sebastian's got us into, but that's more or less all I remember. That's my recap.
And Jugan walked away. He's done.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm checking the sound. I'm checking the sound.
Ruben's like, your recap was so horrible.
I've come to the conclusion that probably you and I, by the end of this campaign, will not be allowed to do recap anymore.
I mean, there's some other things y'all talked about after the fact and all this, but yeah. Did you mention that you're certain somebody would transform into a polar bear?
Oh yeah, that's also very important. One of the party members with more redeeming qualities than the rest happens to also be a bear, which I found very cool.
Yeah. We closed it out as y'all are heading down the mountain. The night closed in as the evening breeze, as the fog pits up as you're traveling back down to the cart. What would you like to do?
long rest.
At the
Set up camp first, then long rest.
Oh, yes, there is an
You
order
still
to
gotta
these
head down the
things.
mountain first, so
I was like,
Mhm.
we're not even back to the cart yet.
yeah, get to the cart, then long rest.
Okay, but who's to say that random encounter don't hit us on the way down? Can you handle a random encounter right now?
Can
Yes.
Yeah,
We don't-
no.
I can handle anything.
I've got very little left.
I don't think we
Try
brought
my
the
hardest.
tents up though. We don't have the tents, so I don't know if we can do long rest on the side of the mountain.
Oh, that's true.
Jugan, can you
Yeah.
drop
We don't
the
need
sound a
tents.
little bit? It's like, can you drop the music a little bit? It's super loud on my end.
it's the same as always been.
I don't know. It's super loud tonight. I'm sorry.
I think it's super loud every night, and then you drop it down.
Yeah, usually.
Is that good?
I think
Always fine for me.
that's the pattern that happens.
A little bit more.
That good?
A little bit more. Come on. Don't be shy. They're good. Stop.
I can't hear it on my end, so I hope
We
it's
can
loud
hear
enough.
it.
I'm
can
hoping
barely
it's
hear
loud
it.
enough for stream then, because I can't hear it.
Our beautiful people that are watching will tell us.
I mean,
Hey, Sebastian,
let me know if
Wessel just asked a great question for you.
Oh, let me double check the stream here. That's a good question. He probably will have an entirely new personality for the lycanthrope. That's my guess. They say it's still audible though, and that it sounds good.
Okay. The music sounds good, or we sound good? We need to know.
The
I mean,
music
you didn't
sounds
change our volume, so
Yeah.
at least I don't think.
We always sound good. Fuck
yeah.
you, Sebastian. No.
Except earlier when we weren't sounding good.
Even then, we were still.
Even then, it's debatable.
It was a different kind of good.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Well, what would y'all like to do? Just heading down?
Sebastian
mountain.
is walking slightly behind, scowling at everyone suspiciously.
Do not wipe the scowl off your face. I'm gonna smack you with a snowball. Maybe you can freeze.
All right, who's leading the party down the mountain?
You're gonna have to do better than a snowball.
I will, because I'm not walking behind these fuckers. No way in hell.
Who is leading? Who? I knew. You are? Okay.
Hold on. TFO, have you ever introduced yourself? Do I know your name? Or do I call you TFO?
Everyone calls him TFO.
We all just call him TFO.
Everyone just calls him TFO.
I told you the forgotten one, and then everyone just calls me TFO. So.
Okay, just making sure. I was like, I'm just trying to figure out that's an out of character thing or an in character thing. I know.
Nah, we all just call him TFO.
You realize that's not a name, right?
Remy, give me a survival check.
It works.
As we're walking down after the roll, I'll be walking next to TFO.
22.
Fine. You're able to make your way down for the first hour?
I'm gonna ask TFO, is doing okay? He kind of freaked out on us there.
I'm okay. I don't feel like a bear anymore, so.
That's good. Do you think you just need more practice to control it, or?
Assume so. I mean, practice makes perfect, you know. I do have a slight. I do want raw fish slightly more though. That I don't know if that's with the bear or it's just me now, but that's new.
It could be a worse appetite. He's like roughly in the middle as well, so he's roughly around you guys.
This is true.
I knew a lycanthrope. All he wanted to do was eat people.
Some people are worth eating.
Sebastian, you good?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
How's the cloak? Can you work it? You fine?
He kind of takes a look at it. He's been kind of holding on to it, but hasn't put it on yet, and kind of throws it on and tries it on.
He would have identified it for you if you let him, but I don't know if Sebastian at this point would let him.
Yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, not this guy.
That's fine. He would have offered though.
Oh, by the way, Doros, if you would rather exchange cloaks or whatever, I'm completely down. But like, I'll just find a way to work it into this guy's terrible personality.
What's even a psycho that can? What's worse than a psycho? A psycho that can fly. Yay! We're all in great hands.
Yeah. So he throws it on. I wear it better than the other guy.
Right.
The fashion statement.
Does he know about fashion?
I don't know.
He looks over at him.
Everything else on him is pretty patchwork and scruffy.
Yeah.
He looks very much like a formerly homeless person.
You're reminding me of another man I met every day.
He had a home. It was just a prison cell.
Wait, you broke him out of prison?
No, he just lived there.
Well, no. Well, I guess no. We didn't break him out. We were first. No, I guess we were let out. So.
He lets himself out.
You know, every day I'm with you, I feel like I have more questions than I have answers.
We were pardoned of those crimes, or found not guilty. One of the two. We're fine.
And just when I was starting to like you a little bit more.
It's not the crime if we were let go of it, so we didn't commit any crimes. You really
No,
think
it's
about
only not a crime if there's no one left to remember it. Don't forget that.
And technically, we left the town speaker alive, so we didn't actually murder anybody. There was the intent, but
No, I don't think we went in with the intent of murder.
I wasn't referring to you.
it. So Remy was the one who
Sebastian-
committed the crime, but otherwise
I was not the one who committed the crime. Me and Solanas were busy doing other things. That
Sebastian
Might
is
have been a
looking
crime.
at Sebastian is looking at Arlen with pointed disappointment.
I was wondering who he was disappointed. I know it's not me. He already hates me.
But while we're walking down, Arlen would have like scrambled up Solanus's back and like ridden on his armor. I'm back.
You are. I'm very happy, and we're gonna have to talk about this whole moon.
I met a goddess.
You. Sorry, what?
I met a goddess. Like you.
Yeah. Who did you meet? How did this happen?
Wait, Solanas is a goddess?
No. Sorry, I got distracted over there. I thought I saw Graves back there with my mind's playing tricks on me. I think it was the whole getting beat up by this ice guy. Anyway, no. Sorry, Sebastian. When I had previously fallen, I was brought back by a god, and it looks like Arlen had a similar experience now.
Gods are dangerous with fickle reasons.
Yes.
Some can be.
Some could give you another opportunity, I guess.
Or the power to help your friends.
Arlen, how did you come in contact with this person? This goddess?
I died.
Well, yes.
And then when I woke up, there was this like really big ocean, and there were these 3 moons in the sky, and then this really pretty lady came down, and she told me it wasn't my time yet.
Does she have any connection to your uncle or this being that he is associated with?
Well, she's the goddess Saloon, and I don't think she likes Shar very much.
I look over to Graves and I say, do you know anything of Saloon and her relationship with Shar?
I can't say I'm familiar with Saloon. I know that she's a moon goddess, but that's really all I fall under. My Saloon is a different story. Saloon is known by a lot. It's not always in a good idea, though. Not always in a good text, I should say.
Really?
I'm sorry, not Saloon, Shar. Shar is
I
not
was like,
always...
she seemed really nice
Shar.
to me.
I meant Shar. Saloon's very nice. Shar is seen in bad light.
Got it. Okay. That
Sorry.
makes me feel a little bit better there.
I'm very old,
I
mind
mean,
you.
from what we learned of Shar, it wasn't great.
No, it was not.
No, Shar is very much seen as a darker goddess, I believe. If I'm correct, remembering correctly. But
That checks out.
everyone's faith is their own. Whatever you want to believe in is your choice. Now, if you make bad decisions, I'll kill you. Then he keeps walking.
Noted.
Maybe not everyone in this party is useless after all.
Is that towards me?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm glad. I got points for the crazy guy. That's cool.
After about an hour, I need a noticeable check from Remy, who's leading the party.
Oh, by the way, the little puppy you see is Puppy Graves. He has one eye, so that's why we call him Puppy Graves.
Out of 20.
His name is Valentino.
I love him.
You're still able to find your way the way you came up? As my headset is dying, so continue. I gotta replace the battery.
Nice. TFO, are you not good at guiding, like your sister? She was an excellent guide. She helped us traverse the lands quite well.
I'm a pretty good guide. Remy's just does it though, so
I see.
Yeah.
Remy doesn't
CFOs
trust
are
them because the last time she followed with them, they caused an avalanche. So no, thank you. I choose life.
Remy, you didn't follow us. We followed you that time. Still.
Yes, but you guys were the loud ones. So
Doesn't mean we're not good at leading. That's.
I've also been very curious since the dragon encounter. What the
Although
hell
you
were
do
you
do good
doing
driving.
raising that metal in the air?
Ooh.
What?
Oh yeah, did you
The
get
metal
What the
your
hell
bow
were you
charged up?
doing raising that metal in the air during the whole time? Was there
That's
a
the
point
whole
to
reason
that?
we went for the dragon.
Oh, Tifa, why were you putting your the armor in the air?
The armor and the the mithril. That's
Yes.
sorry, the bar, yes. That was
Yes.
that was what's wrong?
Sorry, it's been a long. It's been a long.
I feel like I
day,
caught him
man.
slacking.
It's been
It's that bear brain. Just give him a second. Give him a second.
It has been a while. I'm sorry. I almost really completely forgot about that. My backpack is still frozen solid.
Right.
That's that was from I needed it for some armor I was going to make. It's from this guy over in what was the town? His name is Little Gus. He's a blacksmith. I needed him to make me some armor fix this. I pull out the chest piece.
Was he in Targos or Brinchander?
And you decided that the way you wanted to infuse ice resistance into your mithril was to stand in front of a dragon, raising
That's not the reason. He didn't tell me what it does. He just told me that I need this thing called ice flux, and it needs to be on this. So that is why I did that.
Flux.
Ice flux.
Flex.
Flex.
Like fleck.
Do I know what that is? Can I make a check for that?
Make an Arcana check.
Sure. I'll make an Arcana check. 18.
You read about some insane stories and stuff of people getting like dragons to breathe, or somehow getting these different magical items that needs power fueled by the breath of a
I
dragon.
understand.
Yeah, so
You do realize the dragon has to be willing generally for that because it's a timely process, yeah?
That's also worked. It just took more time.
I was told I just needed it and not how to get it. So yeah, that was the plan.
That was very dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
I can agree with you.
You
on that.
almost died.
Almost.
Right. Just be careful next time.
As y'all having this discussion,
Yeah.
it falls out of the bag because it's now burned through your bag.
Oh, sorry for reminding you.
This is all right.
What is it that burns through his bag?
The ice flecked
The mithril bar with the ice flux on it.
because it's cold. It's so cold that it's just emanating cold.
Yeah. It
so cold that it burned a hole like it's on.
Would it be fine
Freezer
inside the bag of holding? Maybe.
Pocket dimension.
maybe.
Arcana. I don't know.
Sebastian,
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
hold on to this?
Let me roll. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I know whether it would mess up things in the bag of holding?
Sure.
Yes, puppy. What's up?
That is a natural one for a total of 4.
You have no clue.
He kind of looks at it. I mean, I suppose.
Are you
I could
picking it
try.
up?
No. Let me see. I don't think I have any useful spells. Do any of you guys have Mage Hand?
I do. How heavy is it?
Yeah, how heavy is it?
It's not heavy, right?
It's not more than 10 pounds, is it?
Girls usually lightweight as well.
It's not actually an item, so I didn't have it in my inventory, but I just wrote it down. I don't know how heavy it is. Jugan, how heavy is it?
Is it more than 10 pounds?
No.
I will use Mage Hand to pick it up.
As it picks it up, it burns through your mage hand.
Cool.
Ah,
So
actually,
like
I can
does
use this.
dissolve the Mage Hand or?
Yeah.
So it's on the ground, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your plan for this?
Okay, just hold open the bag real quick.
Okay.
Like throw it in the air with the Mage Hand, and then we'll open the bag and catch it. Is that the plan?
Wait, just
Yeah.
give me a.
That
Just
So
give
when
me
he
a
opens
second.
the bag,
open.
I'm just going to, as quickly as possible, pick it up and shove it in the bag.
Well, Graves.
Wait, hold on.
Idea, but, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's fast. You tried, Graves. You tried.
It's fine.
You take 11 points of cold damage reduced because you're resistant to cold.
6. Epic.
6 points of cold damage. As you grab it up, it's stinging you as soon as you pick it up. It's glowing and everything, and you put it in the bag holding.
How are you doing on hit points, CFO?
14.
14.
Oh.
I like Arlen hops down and like comes over and he like touches your hand, and moonlight kind of surrounds it, and we'll cast a cure wounds at first level.
I apologize. That would help, but I'm
Get
I'm
you
out of
7
magic.
points back.
Thank you, Arlen.
Sebastian looks in disgust.
And then I
Alright.
kind of like pull you down a little bit as I do that. What's wrong with Sebastian?
Another one of his personalities. Or like bait, remember?
Yeah, but they were nice.
Wasn't Bait saying something about not letting one of them out?
Oh, yeah.
We can talk later.
I'll toddle back over to Solanas.
As
Right, thank you,
another
Arlen.
as another hour goes by, get another survival check. Natural 1.
Oh yeah.
No, I was saying 1 second. My roommates are yelling, but that would be a 21.
Oh. Different side of the spectrum.
Like, and we got lost.
I scored all the natural ones so far.
Yeah, that hour goes by just fine.
How many hours are there to get down the mountain?
How far away from the car are we?
We should have done a short rest at this point.
Yeah. I'm like limping along and just like gotta take a breath.
Because short rest would give me my spells back at least.
Remy, how much further do we have to go?
I'd imagine not too much longer, I hope.
Remy, are we there yet?
Swear to God, I will nail you in with a snowball.
You
in
know
the
it'd be
face
like-
if you ask me that one more time.
You know it'd be like a couple more hours to get down.
Let's.
What time? Like, what time of day is it?
I swear to God.
I mean, it's
Yes.
always hazy. It's always the time concept of time here is very hard to tell because you don't see the sky like ever. So roughly feel like it's 10, maybe 11 o'clock at night.
Do we just want to camp here? I'm tired.
Don't have tents.
No, everything's back down at the
need
cart,
tents.
and I don't want to leave the polar bears alone because God knows what could happen if we leave them alone any longer.
Do we
He
wanna-
gives the D4 to Arlen, not Graves.
Oh, taking it away.
Yeah, take it away from Graves and give it to Arlen.
Yep, done.
Thank you.
Do we want to do just like a short rest right here though, just to kind of heal us a bit and
I don't have a fire.
start a little fire and just sit and rest for just a little bit? I feel like we've been going down this mountain for hours.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I might
We can
Might
find
be.
firewood. That's all that matters.
It's almost like I made the suggestion earlier and was told that we should keep moving. And he will start to go gather firewood.
Well, Remy got super angry when I asked if we were there yet, so that kind of I think she needs to rest. So
We'll take a little
TFO, do you
break.
mind? Want to help?
Yes, I'll accompany you.
Thanks. We'll go gather some wood.
Yes.
Who's going to get wood?
Graves and I.
Yeah, me and TFO.
Well, one of y'all can roll a survival check. If the other one's assisting, you can roll at advantage.
Where's your plus?
+4.
+8. Wanna help me?
Yep.
Natural 20 for 28.
Nice.
Damn. You guys bring a whole tree.
Apparently.
This is more. This is more of.
Dry logs.
This is more of a so they don't get lost type deal.
Perfect.
While you guys are doing that, Sebastian is holding his hand open and letting flames kind of like dance between his fingers.
Remy, what's your AC?
You're muted.
15.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing at this point?
Just kind of pacing because she doesn't want to stop here.
Pacing. As you're pacing,
Oh,
feel something wet hit the back of your head and it starts rolling down the back of your
damn
spine.
it. You guys are asses.
You know,
As
we did
this
it.
this football-sized snowball hits you in the back of the head.
Okay, well, you know what? It's that big, I'm gonna guess it was TFO who tossed it at me.
no, TFO and Graves aren't there.
I'm
Oh.
gone.
Wow.
Do I
What
see
if
who
I
threw
did
it? Can I see who threw it?
Brett Favre throw.
Roll a perception check.
Modded 20.
You say not a 20?
Modded.
I'm used to dirty 20.
So Solanus rolls a nat 1. And he's just standing there like
Really? That's how you want to play this game? That's really how you want to play this right now?
I like
It
this
was
plan
TFO.
of getting everyone covered in snow and wet as we continue to have hours of marching in the cold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't you
I mean, it's
worry.
better than an
Retaliation will
avalanche.
come. Don't you worry. Retaliation will come.
Hey, didn't you hit me like 3 times already? I feel like I owed you a couple. And there was one time I thought it was just like from the spectral wilds. I don't even know who it was.
Just so we're aware, I got a suggestion from Sebastian before stream, and we're trying it now. That's all I'm saying.
oh god, what?
Oh, okay. I was like, when did he cast suggestion on you?
Yeah.
Sebastian, this is awful.
I like it. I like
Is
it.
it actually giving me like a tea? That's how it tastes?
Yeah, I mean, you can't have too much water. Like, it's got to be the right amount.
That's
Oh,
dirty,
that's
Remy.
what I'm talking about.
Like a 25 to 75 kind of deal? Or
Or
what we
do
doing?
like 2
Yeah,
parts,
yeah.
1 part?
Yeah, I don't like the way you look
Uh,
at you saying yeah.
If you're
This one-
talking about
this one.
75% Goldschlager, then yes. Yeah.
Yeah, 75% Goldschlager. That's what I'm
Slanas.
talking about.
Anyway,
Or
let's
maybe
get back to the
50-50
game. I thought it
sometimes.
was something
that
to
you
do
got
with the
that.
game.
I thought it was.
So, CFO and
I thought he was gonna start singing "Twice Iced Baby," but
oh god, no. So is TFO and Graves? You have a little bit of time to yourself as you're getting wood. I say you can find trees easy.
So, what's your fascination with finding the Great Worm?
TFO or Graves? Roll me a d8.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
8. I'll roll it.
go for it.
1.
Okay.
I don't have much of a connection to the Great Worm. If it's I'm just along for the ride, I suppose. Traveling with Doris.
So who is it that wants to kill the Great Worm? Oh wow, that's pretty good. You were saying? He pulls out a flask and starts drinking. What? Don't judge me.
Sorry,
I'm
I've
listening.
forgotten. My memory is awful, as you might know.
It's fine. I will say that if the group's intentions are that, I will not help you, and I more than likely will act against you. I figured I'd let you know now. But the other one, I don't care for. That's why I helped you all. That one is off limits, strictly.
All right. Noted.
Though I would say that the time I spoke to you guys so far is less than normal, but you all seem like good people, at least for the most part. Not sure about Sebastian yet.
Sebastian can be mood swingy, I suppose you could say.
Laura seems good too, and I'm just concerned with the decisions he's making. And I'm not really sure what to make of Arlen. That Solana's kid, though, is good.
Yes. I trust Thoros wholeheartedly, and I agree with you on Solanas. Arlen's made some okay decisions. So
I'm just talking about him going into a moon.
Oh, no one expected that. So,
I wasn't sure if that was a normal thing.
No, this is a first. So yeah, I'm there with you on that.
But if it's Saloon, it makes a lot more sense. My concern's greatly diminished with him saying that, honestly. Though I do agree with Sebastian's opinions. Not all gods are good. And very solemnly do they give things out for free.
All right. I mean, we're dealing with whatever her name was, the one plaguing this land.
Oh, Aria.
Yes.
Yeah. My group fought her before. We fought her off before she transformed, heading through the portal. After that, last thing I saw with the group is another explosion of light, and then here I was. So it seemed very similar to what your sister described to me as the vanishing when you left.
Interesting. The vanishing.
That is what we called it, or at least what the locals called it here. I'm not from Icewind. Is that the area we're in?
This is
Icewind, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
I
you
am
didn't
not
seem
from-
like you were.
No, I'm from Baldur's Gate.
I have not heard of Baldur's Gate, so I do not know what it is.
We got a word that there was some needing help, and being one of the head priests at the temple, I decided to go. Before that, believe it or not, I was just as old as a 72-year-old man. And now I'm back to when I looked when I was 20s. Well, the eye is different. But
Yeah, it's an interesting. I actually have not noticed that before. An interesting eye right there.
yes, it was given to me by the dragon that you all seek to kill or steal from, whatever it is.
Money is money. You can get this one way or another.
Money is money, and if you want, if it would dissuade you from and help the party in dissuading, I can ask her to really use her breath for your metal that you have. It would be more potent than just a half-assed breath on it.
Well, if you're offering, that is.
I can always ask.
Sure. Sounds like a good idea. Might as well get the make the best of this.
Mithril is a very hard material to find. I'm surprised you were able to pick it up in this wasteland. No offense.
Actually, I was with this little Gus actually handed it to me. So.
Huh. That's interesting. Nobody
know.
usually gives that away.
Well, it was part of the reconstruction of the armor that if I'm not mistaken, it was made by his family. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, then you must have done a good deed as well. For actually giving that to you.
Grace, give me a history check.
Sure. Never mind. I rolled a nat. I rolled a nat 1. It's okay.
Total of what?
It's a
A total of
9.
9.
Oh, I mean, 9. You know he's famous. You know the name of Big Gus in Baldur's Gate. But when he says Little Gus, it kind of rings a bell.
Oh, if it was a Baldur's Gate thing, I feel like I would have advantage. I've been living in Baldur's Gate for a long time.
I mean,
I thought it was like an Icewind thing.
I mean, give me it too.
Yeah. Gus. I heard he's a good smith. I've gotten a couple of my stuff done with him. And while I was a knight, I definitely had to get my gear repaired by him a couple times.
By Little Gus? Or
Yes, little Gus. I never really liked his father.
Big Gus is one you know.
Oh, Big Gus. No, Big Gus. I didn't like the little one. He was too young. I think when I first met him, he was just a baby.
I've only heard of his father through him.
Big Gus is a interesting man. Let's just leave it at that.
Big Gus is a half orc.
He's an interesting man. Let's leave it at that. He's not generally somebody that likes to be fucked with, but he makes good work.
Of course. Don't know the fuck the local blacksmith, I suppose.
Well, you'd be surprised the kind of skills you can find out and about. I was surprised to see Solanus use that flail to such degree last time. Kept on quick.
Yes, I've noticed many people around here are quite adept with their ways and their martial abilities. I mean, Solanus is no exception to that rule.
It surprised me, honestly. He seemed more of a naive kid at first.
Yeah, those magical types, they surprise you all the time. Or me, I guess.
Yes, I suppose so. I prefer. I can appreciate a good strength in a person, though. Don't worry. And he like pats your shoulder, even though you're like up there. He's still like. he's not short. He's 6'6", so but you're probably like 7'2", 7'3", or something like that.
Yeah, let me double check. 7'6", yeah.
Yeah, so he just like pats your shoulder. Very used to this, actually. Measure of Dawn she was quite a good listener, I should say. And I guarantee that we'll find her.
I hope so too. I mean, I don't know how she'll react to me forgetting about her entirely, but we'll make do, I suppose.
Trust me, from what I remember, she didn't care if you were just unable to move. She just wanted to find you. That's how much your sister cared for you. Don't forget that. I know you forgot a lot of things, but try not to forget that.
I don't
did
remember
care.
that one.
All right, let's get the wood and get back before they all freeze to death. Or throw snowballs at each other until they freeze.
So what is the rest of the party member doing? Rest of the party back at camp.
Sebastian's just waiting for them to get back.
Watching the flames kind of like flicker between his fingers, staring at it like that. And he kind of eyes, is Doros here?
Yeah.
Couldn't hear you, Doros.
Sorry, am I? Figure out. Yes, I'm here.
He eyes Doros for a moment. Looks at you, he says, "You're a warlock."
Yes, I guess.
He kind of looks
Yeah,
around to see if anyone else is listening or close enough to listen.
I'm
Roll
paying
movies.
attention.
Yeah, I'm sitting like next to Arlen, but kind of just watching things. Like,
Oh yeah,
trying
Remy's
try to stay a little bit away from me.
Yeah, Remy's paying attention. She doesn't like this. She's very cautious about your mood shift, so she's paying attention.
Why? Why do you ask?
Just some idle curiosities about warlocks. Might be better to ask later. Maybe we should take a watch together.
Take a what together?
A watch together.
A watch.
Okay.
Can we take a long rest later?
Nice,
I heard wash. I was like, okay.
There aren't so many prying
That too.
eyes.
There are. We can do that.
He goes back to staring at the flames between his fingers.
Sebastian, just curious, how much are you aware of what's happened in the last couple weeks? What's the last thing you remember?
Well, as you know, I might have a bit of a spotty memory.
Would it
I
be-
hesitate to go into too much detail.
Okay.
He kind of looks around. I don't know, you could insight him if you want.
Yeah, I want to know if he's actually like remembering things, or if it's just like blank right now. Like if he just woke up and it's like the new day. So I guess Do I have to roll that, or should it be just my passive? Jugan?
What was it?
Do I need to see if he's like telling me the truth with him, like
It's insight.
just straight and say, okay,
And if it's up to them if they're lying, the roll a D.
18.
Is that your roll?
That's my insight roll. Sorry, I just saw.
But who was you talking to? Graves?
Sebastian.
Or Sebastian? So Sebastian, if you're a lion, roll a deception check. If you're not,
I'm looking at my modifier right now. I got a 7. I rolled pretty low.
so what's giving you away?
You can tell that he definitely wants to cover the fact that his memory is incomplete, but he seems to like have at least enough knowledge to be passing off, but he's trying to cover the fact that he doesn't remember much. He probably remembers less than he's trying to let on.
I just look at him and say, listen, a lot of us have had memory gaps, or, I mean, TFO is literally called the Forgotten One, like, has forgotten everything. So if we're just here to try to help each other out, that's all.
I'm working on a solution. I think I know exactly what I need to do, and I'll never forget anything again.
Okay. And I'll just kind of drop it there, but still keeping an eye on this possibly hostile approach now. I'm not too sure yet.
Is your name also Sebastian?
Yeah. You can incite that too if you want.
Yeah.
It'll be too confusing if it's not, so I'm good.
How about this? Would you like us to call you?
17.
He rolled a natural 1 for a 6. It is not his name. No, he's lying. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, the other one has a different name, so I just figured you would too.
He just kind of like growls a little bit.
So there's Sebastian and there's Bait. So are you Seb?
Am I what?
Seb. So you have Seb and Bait and Sebastian. Combine them.
Oh, a combination of Sebastian and Bait.
Yeah.
Sepis?
You compare me to Bait. You look super offended.
Oh god.
I like bait.
He looks at you in like disgust and horror.
I like Sebastian too, and I'm sure we'll get to like you.
Yes, I love you already.
See, we're friends.
Like us to call you something else if you don't prefer that name. At one point, I think TFO was calling you
John Paul. John.
Jean Paul.
Jean Paul.
John Paul. But they were calling each other John Paul. It was confusing.
That's true. It was very confusing.
The fuck.
Jean
And
Paul.
so then if Sebastian became a werebear as well, it would be really confusing if they turned to bear at the same time.
Now he's John
Can we
Paul.
not have two werebears? Because having one on the verge of trying to keep that thing calm is not fun.
The forgotten one could bite me.
No. No.
Oh boy.
That would be awesome.
That would be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm okay.
About this time, the Forgotten One and Gray's return with wood.
No. Good. You got wood.
Welcome back.
Hey.
You have the wood.
And we will place it. And
Sebastian will magically light it the instant you have it in place.
oh, thank you.
There'll be some
hand
creepy
jumps back.
whispers that kind of like swirl around with like a weird wind, and it'll just go like that.
Perfect.
Doros
you.
jumps back when it lights.
Are you okay?
Bad memories.
Ah, well, it's better to keep us warm than dead, so hopefully it's okay.
You can be both.
You can be too
Yeah,
much for both.
but unfortunately, you don't have what it takes to do that. So, hungry?
Could beat the horse.
I'm good. You guys can eat. I'll just sit here.
Oh. I will give you broth again. Oh, actually, TFO, you're cooking. I'm sure you want to cook. Go ahead.
Yes. I
Are
will.
we gonna cook during a short rest, or do we only cook during the long rest when we get to the bottom?
Can we
of the
just
hill?
take long rest at this point?
We're in the open. We can't really sleep, can we?
I mean, I'm sure we found like a more area to like go out because just in case a storm hits, we're not going to sit out in the open. If we're going to set up a short rest camp, we would even do that with some sort of cover. I'll make a
We're on
survival
a
check to
mountain.
find us covered.
Aren't we?
I mean, we're
I'm
not
telling
that
you
far
guys,
from
we
the
don't need
from the bears
tent.
anyway. I think Remy
Remy,
mostly wanted to keep the bears from eating each other or killing people.
Remy, are we there yet?
Couple
Yeah,
more
Remy,
hours.
are we there yet?
Yeah.
We got a couple more hours, and we did feed them. So they like me and Doros and TFO went down
5
to feed
days
them.
ago.
If we take a short rest, we can use Song of Rest. You get an extra D6.
I'll take that actually. Go for it. Let's do that. Let's take a short rest. I just worry because like I have no magic at all.
I will get my magic back. So
Yeah, that'll make me a little bit more comfortable.
Warlocks.
Is
Well, then,
is
yeah, we'll take a short rest and we'll just head back down the mountain.
all right.
All right. Here's the creepy whisper sound that plays while you guys are taking your rest. Yeah.
Oh, that
Wasn't
was
that
more
relaxing? Huh?
That was much more audible than last time. I heard that one.
Anybody keeping watch for the short rest?
Aren't we all kind of?
I can
I will.
you're not
I can keep
conscious.
watch for it too, but I have a perception of like negative 100. So
Yeah, I can.
That's
I can
fine.
do it too.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are sleeping. We're just kind of like taking a break, you know, catching our breaths, relaxing a bit.
All right.
Roll that hit die.
You roll your take a short rest. You can roll any hit die you want to use. Remember, you only get one back per long rest.
Thought it was half your level.
It's half your level.
and an extra D6.
Oh, half your level.
Yeah, it's max half your level. It's the most you can get back.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
6.
almost
I got 6
Nice.
back to full, baby.
I'm almost back to full too. We're good. Nice.
I have like no hit points, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not looking too great either. Hmm.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Doris, you got a 1.
Yeah, for my D6.
I have a D6. Oh shit.
Here's my other hit dice.
6.
Ah,
Yeah, 5. Let's go.
I'm at full health.
20 way.
You take a short rest. You're going to continue down the mountain.
Yep.
All right. Give me another survival check, Remy, if you're leading.
Yep, 1 sec. That would be. That would be a 19 for you.
Go ahead and roll your second hour too.
Nope, that would be a nat 20 for 24.
Never mind then. So you take 2 more hours. You're going to continue talking or whatever, or are we going to just arrive your call?
Arlen, did you die and see a god? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I saw a goddess.
Is that 4 times now?
That he's died?
So it's 3 or 4, right?
It's only 3.
Okay, 3.
Still surprises me how much of this is an often thing with you all.
Well, I mean, one kind of happened before we met everybody.
I've lived for 72 years and I've never died, but apparently you all each died twice, at least.
Stick with
between all of
us.
I think I'd rather
just
not,
hang around,
actually.
it'll happen.
Don't worry, it's a fun experience. Okay, not really fun, but it's life changing.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Okay,
It's
hey,
changing
Yeah,
to
I can't
death.
really make that
At least
sound good.
when I killed us, we all died quickly except for TFO because he
That's
decided
still
to
not
try
a
to get
bad
away
thing.
from it.
Death
I
is
fell
still
down a
death.
cliff.
Yeah, he plummeted way down.
I just want you all to know, the gods of death probably hate every single one of you.
I'm completely fine with that. Also, to be fair, the only way I remembered whatever measure of dawn is because I died. So
Oh,
yes, it's a good thing for me.
I suppose so.
One way or another.
There's always some god that's angry and some god that's happy.
Well, that's how gods are, they're fickle.
Well, I
And
feel like
best avoided.
each-
Ariel's mad at all
each
of
time
us.
we've
We're
died,
not
like,
gonna escape that.
something positive has come out of our deaths.
When you say Ariel, like Sebastian's eyes kind of light up for a moment, like really angrily.
Okay, I was like, in a good way or a bad way?
She's the worst of them all.
Don't say.
Yeah, that's the
She's
general
bad. I wouldn't
consensus
say
that we
she's the
have.
worst.
You have a personal interaction or relation with Ariel there, Sebastian?
I think at this point we all do, don't we?
He didn't tell you.
Sebastian did.
Ariel and we know each other.
Or maybe Bait told us?
Bait told the witch,
That's right.
that was the story that he sold for an item.
A witch?
I don't think I was
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, we know this really cool witch.
Oh, yeah,
You
it's a
know a
witch.
lot of people
we're
that
not
sound
supposed
very
to talk-
sketchy.
We're not supposed to talk about her because the last time I talked about her, even in passing, she showed up and then I got vamped to another spot. So we're not doing that.
Didn't we get cool items?
Yes,
Yeah.
but we're not talking about her because I kind of like knowing that we're on the mountain, we're almost to the cart, and then I'd rather just not like randomly disappear than lose the cart and lose everything else.
You'll meet
we
her
there? Are
eventually.
we there yet?
You hear Arlen behind you just go,
We've
I'm gonna
dealt with
smack you both. I'm gonna smack you both. You ask me if we're there yet again, I'm gonna smack you. You say her name.
Speaking
again, I'm
of
gonna
her
smack you.
name, as y'all walking down the if anybody's familiar with Star Wars, you know, like Force Ghost, you see this vision apparatus, this old grizzly woman.
Oh, thank you. You're gonna get us yelled at.
Right? I heard my name.
We met a new friend. Hello.
Graves, this is the
This
the
is
fun
she.
with lady.
shopkeeper.
Yes.
Well, hello there. Nice
She
to meet you.
she trades
Mysteries
items
from
for
Beyond.
stories.
Stories. Oh.
Oh, I have a lot of
What
stories to tell.
what have you say my name for?
We were just
Hello,
talking
Arlen.
about you.
Reminiscing on the past,
Mhm.
how wonderful you were. Nothing more.
To tell.
Oh, that'll have to wait for trade, maybe. Who knows?
They were
You know-
reminiscing.
You know, Maeve, this one here, and she's gonna point to Grave, has got a lot of good stories, so I've heard.
Oh.
I'm sure he's got something that would interest you.
I'm sure that I has a good story attached to it. Yeah, back in town. I have items maybe for you.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
But there's this disturbance. I feel.
Just in force.
I was trying real
I
hard
didn't.
not to go there.
Made sure I did not say that. That the Tin Tails do not have much time left. So, whatever your mission you were sent on, you might wanna hurry the fuck up. But
So if we wait, what happens to the 10 towns?
The same thing that
I
happened
think you
to
want to
Lonelywood,
take
probably.
stories, not give stories out.
Basically, she's telling us to hurry the fuck up, or else none of us are gonna have a home anymore.
Yes, that's what she said.
Anyway, if there's nothing really required of me, I'm going to go back to my shop now.
Actually,
Okay.
excuse me. You're good with magic, correct?
Kind of magic. All sorts of magic.
Unpredictable kinds.
Unpredictable, you say? We should talk more when you get back.
That sounds like a good time. I'll be sure to stop on by.
Bring me something nice. You handsome
my best.
devil, you.
Yeah.
And she fades away back into the mist.
Okay.
And this is why Remy has gray hair so young.
Creeps me the fuck out, you guys. Like,
She thought you were handsome.
Solanas.
At least I don't look like a patchwork.
All of a sudden, you see it on the rest of it. I freak you the fuck out.
What?
Gotcha. I didn't
Remy, did
actually
you
leave
send it in
yet.
chat?
So, Solanas, why do I freak you the fuck out?
it's just, you
He
know.
doesn't look like that hag, and I switched that to my background at one point, and then he got mad at me and asked why I hated him so much.
Wait. Oh,
The whispers. It was the
I
whispers.
would be expecting something nice from you for your insult. She fades away again.
Yeah, that's on you, man.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, Grave. She does know magic, and she's very powerful.
very fun.
Hey, Nick, when you can, check your Discord. I sent you something that'll make you laugh.
No shit, Doros. The witch literally came out in an astral projection. I think I'm well aware of how powerful she is just from that. That's why I didn't say anything rude. You guys didn't
Super
somebody
fun.
like that when they can disappear?
I didn't mean
No,
say.
that's not. She's actually really. She's
What's
got
my-
a fair trade.
That's why I didn't call her a witch to her face. That was
Oh, yeah.
careful with my
Oh.
wording.
Listen, she's.
I've called her a
Also
witch
that-
before.
I hope you guys realize that woman hears everything. I barely whispered her name in a library. Like, barely whispered it. And then, boom, she was there.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was when I was with you two reading the books.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm always down to learn more magic. Always.
All I know is the few times we've interacted with her, the things that she wants or values are heart-wrenching and awful. I mean, and I didn't hear all the stories that were exchanged, but I saw the reactions afterwards, and it's not.
Well, we didn't hear one.
The Queen of Secrets.
Yeah.
Hey, I pulled a pretty big secret to Solanas. Thank you, and don't dare say a damn word. Shush.
Solanas would never do that.
Plus,
Technically,
Now I'm afraid to say anything here.
plus, if we're talking about a caster that's especially good in Covenants, we'll call it, they may have some insights on transformations that may help, and ways to control those transformations for some people who have less than the will to control them. It was all my thought process.
I think it's just getting late. It's been a rough day for me. Remy, are we there yet?
As you say that, you start approaching bears.
Shall I say that?
There's the part. Shut the fuck up.
So the answer is yes.
Power lefty and righty.
Good job, Remy.
Eating.
As you get closer, you find
Oh, the dead.
If there's
two
something in the
dead
card, it's not my
corpses
fault.
of more of those same bodies that Doros and Grace saw before with the green beards.
Why don't we bring these bears with us for combat? They're better at killing demons than the rest of you. Sorry. No
Well, one,
offense.
we dealt with those things
None
fine
taken.
up top, but two, they couldn't have climbed the mountain.
They haven't moved. They literally sat there and killed and ate them. Look.
But they could
They
have
didn't
climbed the mountain with us.
They take you
mean-
by surprise. These bears
It
are
did
rude.
save our lives at one time.
Those
Against-
bears are
first
scarier
time
than
I met
any of
them.
you.
Yeah. against
Lefty and righty
dinosaurs,
care for us.
stabby.
That's some strong ass bears. Jesus.
Speaking
Well,
of
maybe with the help of the Forgotten One, we could
So
all be bears.
The bears are alive too, right? You said there's the bodies. The bears are.
Are you gonna do a medicine
There's a-
check?
Do I have to admit?
Are they
Yeah, I'll
like
do.
They're not moving. They're on the ground.
TFO, do you want to go use your bear handling skills?
Wait, are they unconscious, the bears?
You have to do a medicine check.
I'm
Oh.
not good with medicine.
I'll check.
Oh, you do one, I'll do one?
Yeah, I'll check.
I'll go over with Solana
No, that's an
just,
insight.
just in case they wake up.
Hold on. That was wrong roll.
16.
Can I
16 as well.
can I give him advantage? I've got like a half.
Yeah, I've already
skill.
rolled.
Okay, no.
One looks badly wounded. The other one just is passed out sleeping.
The one that's badly
And-
wounded.
And the one that's passed out sleeping has got a paw over it. The one that's badly wounded.
Oh,
which one's badly
They're
wounded? Lefty or righty?
cuddling.
I don't know how y'all look at it. So you,
When they're pulling the cart,
Righty's on the left and lefty's on the right.
when they're pulling the cart, the one on the left is right.
I thought that was self-explanatory.
one on the left is righty.
Yeah.
So the one on the left is righty, and
As
lefty's
you're
on
sitting
the
in the
right.
cart looking down at the one on the left is right. So righty is badly wounded.
all right. I'm gonna reach
Well, I'm gonna
over
cast
to-
Cure Wounds on
Oh,
right.
we have
me
spell
too.
slots for the bears, but everyone uses cure wounds.
Hey,
We have
listen,
health
man.
potions.
I mean, if we lose them, we're having a hard
Yeah.
time moving, so their lives are pretty much more important than any one of us.
I'm just doing
And I have a
Yeah.
third level spell spot left. I'll do it there.
One more first level. So
I can use cure wounds twice. So
boom.
What?
9 hit points for a good.
We
old
all
night.
have cure wounds now?
I don't.
18.
I
Oh,
don't.
wait, I actually don't. I just have healing word.
I don't have
So
either. I can't-
10
I can't
of
heal
the
you.
18 actually heals the bears. You see the rest that does not seem to have effect on it. And Graves, as you see them doing this, you notice the same event from yours. The last time.
Same.
Same injury, you mean?
Yeah, only about half of the healing that y'all did, only half went through. is a certain type of wound.
Graves, do we notice that like our healing was basically like
Nerf.
I mean, you still healed them, but it's not like the full amount.
It wasn't.
Did they notice that though? Was that
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it
noticed
probably
that.
Wouldn't feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
What's going
Graves
on?
actually knows more about this.
Let's see.
But we haven't seen him, so I'm with my medicine check. Would I know if anything is like?
What's your medicine check?
It was whatever, 16.
This is more a religion check.
Can I do a religion check for that then?
Sure.
All right, religion me. Ooh, that's no good. That's 7.
Nope. You have no clue what the hell happened.
Man, maybe I'm more tired than I thought.
If I remember, it was like a curse, right? That's on them. Something like that.
No, it's infernal type of infernal wound.
Oh, the infernal wound. That's right. Oh, what did we? Oh, we did holy water last time to help with this. If I do it again, will that help?
No, you did lesser restoration.
Ah, that's right. I have no magic to do lesser restoration. Last time this happened, I had to do lesser restoration. Then it's a type of infernal wound that causes.
Wow.
You have it prepared?
Look who gave up locate object for lesser restoration.
Do you have a spell slot?
Can I upcast it from 3rd level?
Yeah, you can upcast it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
you
to go
can
get
upcast
to
it.
level.
Here it comes. Boom.
What does it look like?
It actually is basically the exact same hand motions as locate object, except I just put my hands on the person I wish to heal. And I just go, and locate restore.
You see this slash wound of blood kind of finally bring it back and sears itself. And the bear is no longer unconscious. It's still unconscious, but
Its breathing is stable.
It's stable. There we go. It's stable and breathing.
There you go. Good work, Alanis.
I just
He pats your
kind
back,
of pet him a
Shalom.
little bit. And then remembering that he did bite the shit out of me one time, I am going to slowly pull back, even though.
Graves will pat your shoulder. Good job, Solanas.
Thank you for that. No, how did you know that this?
I've dealt with the wounds before, actually.
I think that's the first compliment you've given any of us.
For good reason. It was the only thing that I could compliment you on up to this point.
You know what?
Are we ready for bed?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Arlen.
Dinner in bed.
Yeah, let's have some dinner. Let's all relax a little bit because
Arlen reaches back and like pulls his staff out. Everybody get close. I've got a trick.
Sebastian does not get close and kind of like crosses his arms.
Everybody gather
Graves
around
sits
Sebastian.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ow, why would you bite me? Sorry. My cat just bit me.
He apparently didn't like you getting close to Sebastian. Bad idea.
So as we all gather around, he like raises the staff up and the moon starts to glow on it. He shoves it down to the ground and this dome comes up and surrounds all of us. And we are now in a moon hut.
Oh,
Human's tiny hut.
We're in Saloon's tiny hut.
I like that. Saloon's tiny hut.
What's up on the inside of this hut?
I can't. So the outside of it is going to be kind of white and green to match in with the snow and like the backdrop of the trees and all of
There's
that.
no green, but yeah.
Well, brown, whatever the trees look like. And then the inside, the bottom portion of it is going to be completely clear so we can see out of it. But the top of it is stars. And if you look really close, the constellations look like all of us, and we're all in a circle and we're holding hands.
Yeah.
But no, wait. Is that all of us, including Graves? Because you just met Graves. That's why I'm asking. Like you were in the.
No, Graves isn't in there yet.
Sorry, Graves.
Is Lagatha up there?
That's.
Lagatha is not up there.
Okay.
I'm
Sebastian
Very
tries
confused
to
about
look
her right now.
disgusted, but you see like a smile kind of creep out, but then he like scowls some more.
All right. Before bed, Doros, here's one for you. Solanus, one for you. Forgotten one for you. Arlen, one for you. He's handing out pamphlets. These are pamphlets of Odin. This is what he's all about. Here you go. Sebastian, he goes to hand it to you. He's like, you know what? Better not. And then he goes over it.
Who the hell is Odin?
How about you read the pamphlet? That's what it's for.
Is it common?
It's in common.
Okay.
Yes, it's in common. It's also in Jotun. It's also in Giant, actually. So TFO, that's for you.
Is it in Norse?
It is in Norse, Remy. There's a section for Norse.
You probably could save on paper if you picked 1 or 2 languages instead of 4. Just
No,
a
but
suggestion.
apparently there are some races that don't understand common, believe it or not.
How big is this
Unless you want
pamphlet?
me
Have different
to be
pamphlets, different stacks.
unincluding. Is
No,
that what you
different,
want?
different stacks of pamphlets. It's just a thick pamphlet, man. If you just
Oh
have-
no. He gave TFO the one that's in Jotun. He gave Remy the ones that's in Norse. He gave you guys the ones in common. He has separate. They're all organized. Don't you worry.
I thought it was
Is
going to
it
be
these
like those
giant-
religious tracks that have like the one like quote in like 70 different languages.
Okay, so it has Odin, and then it actually has a list of the other Norse gods. So you can, if you're interested, Ymir's not on there, unfortunately. He's not allowed, but everyone else is okay.
As I'm flipping through this, I look to Arlen and I'm like, if we follow, is this what we're supposed to do? Like, are we supposed to be like,
Are we supposed to hand out pamphlets?
I don't have a pamphlet.
Please, God, no.
I'm really new to this.
I gotta start praying and figuring some stuff out. I mean, it's real.
No, mind you, I am a high priest of Odin. I'm actually the one who resurfaced the religion, believe it or not,
Oh,
down in Baldur's Gate. So, don't think that you're doing any bad. Trust me, the work you guys are doing as clerics are great.
I was, I'm still relatively new to this, so I'm not. I was just kind of brought. I'm still figuring it out. That's my main thing. But thank
And then you will keep figuring it out.
Thank you. This is very thoughtful of you. I appreciate this.
No problem.
You can check the Zoom messages.
Should I make a pamphlet?
Not many people are
Oh my
interested
God,
in
no.
pamphlets of that, so I would not recommend it.
You just hear Arlen go, no.
Meanwhile, Sebastian's like, hell yeah.
I would not recommend unless you would want the paladin orders after you. So
Oh,
That's
okay, it
usually
depends
seems
on
cold,
who you
but-
piss off because I actually work for one of the orders and they're pretty chill most of the time.
not if you're handing out pamphlets for fiends.
Okay, yeah, true. That's
Paladin order?
Huh?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah, you work for Paladin Order?
Technically still do.
Oh yeah, we stayed in their place.
Yeah, who do you think sent me to go freaking figure out what was going on in Targos?
I did not realize that
Ugh.
they were paladins. Or
Ugh.
if you told me, I immediately forgot.
I didn't really tell anybody because none of you guys actually asked.
Honestly,
Well,
I
because
kind of
you don't
thought they were like,
I thought they were thieves.
but also like kind of like sheriffs. Like,
Remy does sneaky shit for good reason. So fun off.
yeah, I was, I
Check your
decided just
messages.
not to question it. So,
Turn the light off, please.
Yeah, I mean, so yes, no, maybe so. Because she got contracted out of Neverwinter. So yes, no, maybe so.
Just what was the question?
Just asking Jugan.
Asking Jugan.
Oh.
Oh.
We don't know the question.
Yeah, you're asking me.
Mm-hmm.
Your
And does
order is from the city I sent you in direct messages.
Yeah. Well, I know, but would she, because of it's from there, would she recognize? Because the outpost that she came from is below the border, in a sense.
Send me a message. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're referring to.
Yeah. Anyways,
This is
continue.
really hard Jeopardy. I can't think of the question.
I turned to TFO like.
Below
so
the border
what'd
of
you make it
what?
today?
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Of the
Hold
10
on.
pounds?
South of the border, yeah.
Just ignore. You guys do your thing. I'm messaging Dugan.
Turned to TFO, and I'm like, hey, so the last time we had anyone eat that slop, Remy and I had to do an emergency appendectomy. And
What?
Right.
so I'm thinking we should just have something nice and fresh for all of us here.
Well, we've still got meat.
You all told me to trust his cooking.
No. It was
No,
it
not my
was Sebastian's
food.
slop.
The slop was from the prison.
Sebastian.
It was good.
Sebastian's cooking. Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, not Sebastian's cooking. I don't know about
The-
Sebastian's cooking.
The like
When-
3 week leftovers.
When we were in prison, there was slop. Sebastian took the slop and apparently has been eating it still.
It was
And
really
it's-
good.
Have you
It's
been
his
eating
favorite
that?
food. It's Bates' favorite food.
It is basically.
Sebastian, you need to stop eating that. A worm was like bursted out of your back because of that. More than
No,
likely.
he hasn't. He hasn't eaten it for a while. I don't think.
I was wondering what that slop that was molded over he pulled out the other day was. Was that what the food?
That was the slop.
That was the slop.
That was also. That
It was
the
also in the
difference.
bag of
Sebastian-
holding, so
It still ages. It just doesn't. Right? I don't think it doesn't de-age. It just doesn't have any.
It does age, yeah.
when he pulled it out, it
Considering
looked
it's
fine.
Prison food.
And you compared me
That-
to dates.
What?
Nothing.
When he pulled it out, it looked fine.
Even so, Sebastian,
It's like
you ate something, and then a worm burst out your back, almost killing you. So
Hey,
Technically, Graves made the worm burst out his back to get it out of him, but that's
yes,
The main
You're
semantic.
welcome.
yes, it did save you. It did save you.
wait, a
However,
worm burst out of his back.
You were in the moon
yeah.
at the
Arwen,
time.
You were
you were on the moon. Yes.
That's-
you missed some stuff.
yeah, Doris
What
was on
the
fire at
hell
one point
did
too.
they eat?
Yeah,
Ian,
I
are you okay?
no, I didn't feel a thing. I just kind of floated for a while and kind of came back down. And I was on fire.
Yeah, the on fire thing was a bigger part of that.
Yeah. Well, I think I lasted up there for like 2 days, 3 days, and I
It
came
was
back down.
freaking me out when his head started spinning and he started vomiting. That was
I don't
the
remember
weird-
that, but
You didn't remember any of it, actually.
that's true. That's fair.
You did pass out from, the agony. And it was a stressful, 5 days for us. I was going back.
Wait,
and
how
forth,
long was I out?
A while.
almost a week, yeah. And you just kept growing as this moon. You started off here, and then every day just got bigger and bigger. And at the same time, Doros was just hanging there. All
I think
on
TFO
fire.
punched you.
I
once.
did punch the moon.
Yeah, he did
It
And
punch.
punched back.
I lay down on.
Did punch back.
I held the moon down for as long as I could.
And then a worm popped out of Sebastian's back. So a lot of crazy stuff has happened. And that's
Don't worry, it's gone now.
It is.
I crushed it.
Well,
That worm is gone. I
that worm
killed
is
it.
gone. Yeah, there's who knows what
Are
else.
there more?
Didn't we
How
kill
many?
him?
It was the great one. But
How
We only
many
saw
did
one.
Bastion eat. Or baked.
I don't know. That was the first one I saw.
listen,
I did check you up. You should be fine. I think.
listen, we don't know if the slop caused the worm. It
It-
is not. It
Could be correlation and not causation.
It was a worm that was mainly found near water, though.
Have you been in water?
Have I or we?
Oh, him.
Oh,
Well, snow. It's just frozen water. So I mean,
TFO. Not what I'm talking about. We know that.
Anybody's not wrong.
Have you been in any
We did.
lakes,
we
rivers?
Did walk on a. We walked on a river.
we walked on a river. We didn't go in a river.
That's odd. The only thing I could think of was the soup. Then you'd have to be in the water for the parasite to actually get inside of him.
Bates an idiot. He could have gone anywhere.
Didn't he go when we were spelunking around the cave? Didn't he get hit with the water thingy?
Water thingy.
Yeah, he fell in the water a little bit there, didn't he? Like when he was
Yeah.
climbing no, he was climbing the waterfall. He fell in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We were climbing up a frozen waterfall, and Sebastian fell into the water when he lost his balance.
Maybe.
I mean, also, Bait was basically a homeless person, so he probably ate table scraps and who knows God what else for years.
Wow, yeah.
Well, he ate most of this shit. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I will take the last watch. I will be going to bed.
It's nap time.
I don't feel ready to sleep just yet.
Sebastian, I sent you a message on Zoom.
Feel free. I'll do my prayers and then I'll be heading to bed.
All right. Who has first watch?
Me and Sebastian.
Did you send it on Zoom or where did you send it?
On Zoom.
Remy
On
and I
Zoom.
can take second watch.
Replied.
You remember I told you. You remember where, right?
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
Really quick.
Because you were like, well, maybe you didn't get it. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you did.
Yes.
Can I take watch with you towards the end?
Sure, I don't mind.
Awesome.
Better to do with somebody else than alone. But
Yeah.
I am going to be doing my prayers now, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Just a quick heads up, though, you guys can walk in and out of this dome. If I leave it, it disappears. But you guys can go in and out, and nobody else can come in.
I am interested. A friend of mine actually had a staff similar to yours that could do something like this, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. And he will continue his prayers.
And he did what?
He continues his prayers.
Oh. But Arlen will pray, and he'll also go to bed.
I'm like
Enter my
praying.
trance as well.
Alrighty. Who has first watch is Doros and Sebastian. Roll me a perception check, and then have a conversation.
Ooh, we're both not good at perception. This was a bad idea.
I'll give you advantage if you would like.
Sure.
And let me see if I don't think I have any. No inspiration left.
I got a 12. Roll 2 12s.
Remember, you have all those rewards.
Well, no, I had advantage though. I figured we're in a dome. We're good.
What'd you get?
12.
Okay.
Not bad.
So Sebastian kind of looks at you for a moment, kind of sizing you up. You seem like the easiest one of the bunch to trust.
I don't know how to take that. Yes, I am very trustworthy.
Mm-hmm. What's your business with Ariel?
When the disappearing happened, I lost my father, and since then, the town that I grew up in, that I loved, has changed and has started killing its own and sacrificing people. So
The 10 towns are repulsive.
they used to not be bad, but times change. Time gets hard, and people get desperate, which is, But my goal is to stop her, to try to see if we can bring back those that disappeared, but at least stop this winter, so the craziness of the towns and the madness of that the people, or the panic that people are feeling, will go away. And that's why I asked to come back with this power.
And how are you going to stop her?
Only way I know how is with the powers I have, and just keep on swinging. And
Well, if you go, no, sorry. Keep going.
I was just saying, and everyone else is brings something to the game, but TFO I've known the longest, and he can more than hold his own in a battle. So
Yeah, I saw. It was quite impressive. If your goal is to drive Ariel into the ground, I'm with you 100%. There's nothing I'd like more than to see her suffer.
So when you say you're with us, what about the other yous?
I suppose you'd have to ask them. But maybe better not. I have a bit of a need of a personality adjustment, you might say. So the other thing I wanted to ask you, how does one go about making a pact with a warlock? Or making a pact with a warlock's pact?
Solanus and now Arland, when they died, they saw a god. Different gods, but they each saw a god that gave them power and sent them back. I died, and I saw a fiend, and don't know why. Don't know why I got sent to hell, and they got sent to be in the presence of gods. And I don't know.
He goes, and I don't know why my parents decided to give me up to Ariel. Fate isn't fair. It's luck. And the gods choose whoever is available and use them like insects. Who's to say you got the right end of the deal? Power is power.
Yeah, that was what I thought at the time. I'm starting to worry. I made a promise to find something for my power, and I haven't been able to locate it yet. Have some hints now, but need to start working on that because I think he's getting impatient, and impatient fiend is not a fun fiend. So,
what are you looking for?
Something that he lost that is in a castle that has light blue crystals with light near river, right? Jugan?
Just beyond the sea of flowing ice.
Yeah, beyond the sea, yeah. And what I'm looking for should be in there.
Moving ice. Sea of moving ice.
Sebastian and Wraith have never traveled that far, right? Probably not. They just stayed on the outskirts of the 10 towns.
I can't imagine anybody traveling that far. Would not survive the journey.
Never been there. I can't say I can help you. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. Because I know with especially this warning, we need to figure out what's going to destroy, prevent 10 towns from being destroyed. So I don't know how soon we're going to be able to head that way.
Well, I was just looking for options to help me with my personality problem. I was thinking maybe the right deal with the right person can make sure I never have my bait problem ever again.
Like I said, I had no control. I wasn't even wanting to make a deal when I died. I did want to stop it, obviously, but the thought of going to hell, making a deal was not the thought that was going through my mind as I was being killed. I just woke up there, made the deal, and came back.
Well, from my point of view, you made the smart choice. It sounds like the only choice.
Well, we'll see. To me, I'm dead. So if at the end of the day I go back to being dead, and I'm able to solve this before then, so be it. But I just want to try to bring back my father and stop this in this winter.
Sounds like you have a tremendous will.
What about you? How much control do you have of deciding who's in charge?
I had the ship for a long time until Bait took it. I intend to keep it for as long as possible.
I meant your personalities that are able to come forth. Are you able to control that, or is it?
If I was able to control it, do you think there would be a Bait? That's why I'm looking for a way to get rid of him.
That's fair.
As your watch comes to an end, Graves, about this time for watch to take over.
Yeah.
You're having dreams and visions.
Hmm.
The last known location, the last party. You see a natural effect. Trees blown over. Piles of snow. Somebody comes out from a pile of snow. And you see two foxes. You recognize these foxes. They jump to and Goliath, you know, arms. She looks around, sees nobody there. Now she's wondering, walking the lands. And we move on to watch set 2. Who has second
okay.
watch?
Me.
I thought you had last watch.
Oh, is it how is it 3
Oh
watches?
yeah, we took.
Yeah, 3 watches.
Did we do 3 watches?
Yes. I need second watch.
Remy's on last watch with Graves.
I'll take second watch then.
Second watch.
Yeah.
Who you taking it with?
I'll take it.
I only need 4 hours rest though for.
Well,
So
to
you can
actively.
awkwardly stand near Remy and Graves during their watch too.
Yeah. Just,
You guys notice Sebastian not sleeping. Like he's trying not to sleep. His eyes are like gleaming like gold green. You can see
Give
him
me
struggling.
Constitution saving throw.
oh man.
He's trying really hard not to sleep, and he rolled a 1 on his Constitution saving throw.
As you try not to sleep, the last fight took so much out of you, pass out.
No.
You rolled a 1. All right. Solanus and Arlen can roll me a perception check.
I will give Solanus advantage on that.
Oh. And I made it through to get my long rests there to recover everything.
You don't complete the you have 4 hours of sleep,
Yeah.
but you still have to have 8 hours to complete a long rest.
Oh, is that? Damn.
Yeah. Trance just means you only need 4 hours of sleep, more or less. I mean,
yeah.
and then but a long rest by rules as written is an 8-hour period.
I think they had it as 4 at first, and then they later changed it to try to nerf the trance thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it just says you meditate semi-consciously, and after resting this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep. But, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I think sometimes D&D Beyond like has the older version, and then they like updated it, and we're like, but maybe not.
Yeah. All right. So rolling perception. Oh, I got a nat 20. So 27.
27.
Yes.
All right. What would y'all like to talk about?
Every time I look at Arlen, I just like get super happy that he's okay and that he's back, and I just ask him, like, are you aware of how long you were gone when you were meeting with Saloon, or?
No, I mean it didn't really feel like that long. Like she taught me about my new powers and stuff, but it didn't feel like I was gone for that long.
Did she impart you any guidance or any tasks that you needed to?
She told me to just pray to her and protect you guys until we can end the winter.
Did she, I don't know, give you any hints as to how we might be able to do that? Seems like we're all kind of...
She was kind of cryptic on that end.
fitting. Do you feel better with these kind of powers than you did with your last ones? I know you were very.
I do. Like, before it just felt dark and wrong. And now everything just feels good, is the only way I can describe it, I guess.
Well, it seems to be more from I don't want to say a place of your choosing, but, this is something that, whether you caused it when you through your actions that brought the gifts from this goddess, or she saw something in you, it wasn't something, I guess, stolen or cursed upon you like we've come to know your previous power set.
Yeah, and now I can help you guys again. We've got the strength to actually do this.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in what we can do, but it is still a very big and tall order. But we've got a good group here.
What about Graves?
I'm sure he means well in all of his intents and intentions here. I don't know how he got here. I don't know why he's here, or
So honest.
Yeah.
As you're saying this, as you like with your passive perception, every once in a while you look back while you talking about him. He's laying there asleep, but his right eye is wide open with that blue ice. Just keep that in mind. I don't know how that will affect you as you're talking.
I'll kind of look over, and it's just like it's curious, I mean, he's done.
I feel bad that he lost his last party, and you obviously can't be alone out here.
No, and I mean, he's done a lot to help us. There's no reason why we couldn't trust him. Now, I think it's very obvious that he's here to help us. I'd like to help him too, whether it's to get back to his original party or get back where he's originally from. He said Baldur's Gate, which I'm not very familiar with.
I don't know where that is.
But, I mean, we have to end this winter before any of us can get out of here, so... Yeah, well, I don't know. What's your sense of him?
I really only kind of known the guy for like 2 days.
Yeah, that's true.
Seems kind of cranky.
But you've always seen the better sides of people. I've in our travels been the one who's been kind of holding us back from trusting other people, but you've had a good sense of this so far.
He seems good. I mean, the pamphlet is weird, but like
it's interesting.
We've seen weirder.
We have, and if he is the one who has, brought back his whole religion, I mean, it had to have been done by, word of mouth, working it. I mean,
I'm like double checking the pamphlet. Like, does it list like this god is good, this god is bad?
So it actually would label them by what they're known for. So actually, obviously the top one's Odin. So you would know that Odin is a god of war and wisdom, and that's the one that he obviously spouts on about. So they're referred to as what their domains would be, quote unquote. Okay. So what domains they watch over of. So that's how they're labeled.
War is kind of intense, but wisdom's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, every culture or race has their pantheon, and I'm sure these gods, they, Odin and all of them have served Graves well as he serves them, just like how our god has bestowed upon us such great gifts, and Graves is wanting to share that with the world.
If he wants to stop the winter, then that's good.
Good morning, TFO.
He's not taking watch. He has a long rest. He's good.
He's taking his long rest right now. Yeah.
Role playing, guys.
He's actually
Don't
role playing.
This is great. I love it.
You sent that to me directly, Remy, not the party. But all right, let's have our last watch.
Yay. Who's got the higher perception, me or you?
You even have to ask that.
Nah, you can go ahead and roll it. 'Cause I've been rolling survival all day, and I think my luck's starting to run out.
Don't worry. You helping me then?
Yep, she's helping. Because, you only got one eye.
I have 2 working eyes, 18. Now I do, at least.
All right.
He looks this morning a little bit in a better mood. Or like after waking up, he looks like he's in a better mood.
Because, people like to eavesdrop in our group, she's gonna kind of start talking to him in Norse. Because, hey.
Hello.
Odin, huh?
Yes, Odin.
You actually carry around pamphlets.
It's more of an informative thing than anything else, but yes.
Uh-huh. But why?
I spent a good portion of the years of my life researching temples, going through texts to bring them about. And I figured it'd be an easier way than having people go delving through temples and ruins to find that information.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided instead of something to teach the people in an easier way, a pamphlet would be more simple.
We're gonna kind of flip it over. You give one to Strider too?
I did.
Yeah, what did you do with it?
I'm pretty sure he stuck it on an arrow and shot it through the sky, but I can't be too sure.
Yeah, well, that actually doesn't surprise me.
I don't mind. It's not with the intention of just getting followers. Odin doesn't give a shit about that, nor do I follow him for those reasons. Just give him information out. Let some people be more learned than they could have been before.
Yeah. You mentioned something about Baldur's Gate. What did you used to do down there?
I worked for the Order of the Gauntlet for many years of my life. A knight in my youth. And after that, Yes.
You worked with the Order?
Yes, for many years of my life. I worked as a knight, a mercenary, kind of all around.
I get that one.
Age
what do you mean used to?
Age? I couldn't pick up a spear, let alone hold it for combat. So I spent most of that learning a different type of thing. Magic.
Well,
No.
If you're interested, there's an outpost at, I guess it's under my management now, but there's an outpost in East Haven.
I'd be interested in one, coming over and visiting sometime.
Well, no, but if you need a place to stay that's not going to charge you an arm and a leg, actually charge you anything at all, there's an Order outpost in East Haven.
I'm aware. I've been around the Order longer than you have, girl. Believe it or not.
Don't call me girl, or I swear to God I'm going to stab you.
No, you won't.
You want to bet?
Do you want to bet it'll be the last thing you do?
Well, then I get to see Strider again, so
You should.
Well, I kind of stabbed him in the heart and didn't myself, so,
You also went around with your friend, who you assumed to be your friend, who turned out to be a fiend.
Okay,
so
well, at the last time,
more optimistic.
The last time she came about, I knew something was wrong to begin with, but none of these fuckers listened to me.
Well, my point is this. Sometimes not everything is what it seems to be.
Oh, Wesley just made it really, really difficult not to stab you right now. I just got a D6 roll to stab you.
Stabs right.
I dare you. Have you seen Tale Between Two Graves?
No fighting in the friend hut.
It wouldn't
This
be a
could be
fight.
really
I'm not
exciting.
gonna stab him, although the threat is there.
It's only a joke.
Nah. I don't know. Seeing him dead kind of makes it hard to believe anything else.
It will never be easy. And in life, we lose more than we gain half the time. But you can't
yeah.
give up, especially in an area like this where we're not sure what's real and what isn't. Everything
Yeah.
could be trying to play tricks on us for all we know.
Yeah, well, going from not remembering anything to remembering a lot about a person in another life really does screw with you.
I'm sure it does. But at the same time, you can't give up.
I don't know. I kind of watched them burn him and bury him, so it's kind of hard.
Yes?
Mm.
And you're your own person. From what you remember of him, would you want to just leave this world knowing that he couldn't finish anything? Would you rather do something for him?
Oh, of course I'm going to do something for him. Have you met the man?
I have.
Hmm.
So let's try living first. And then you can start talking about other things.
Death always seems so much more fun.
Living.
I don't know. I've done helped kind of start a rebellion. Yeah, no. Although he died because of it, and she kind of is gonna like point over to Doros. There's pros and cons all around.
Right. Yes, the concept of going between life and death as quickly as you all do does stump me, but it seems like you have I would call it a good group, quote unquote.
Yeah, not bad. Although the mood switching with Sebastian's a bit different and takes a bit to get used to. Although I will admit I've never seen this personality before. So
Right. And how much do you know about Sebastian?
Aside from the fact that he was living in the jail in Targos, really not a lot, because he doesn't really. Have you tried to sit down and get him to actually talk? It doesn't ever happen, because he'll start talking about one thing and then tangent off into another. Although the weird thing is sometimes he uses magic and then random things happen. There was one time he summoned a unicorn.
Right.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, it's. Does he still have the beard?
He still has the beard off, funnily enough.
Oh, she's gonna kind of point over. See the beard? That's what I'm talking about. He did magic, and then that thing appeared.
He has a beard of feathers. It's a beard of feathers.
Peacock
Yes. See?
Honestly, I thought he just slapped tree sap on his face and put feathers on it. I didn't.
No.
Think it was...
He casted magic, and then next thing there's feathers, and then we have to get him to sneeze. And do you know how hard it is to get him to sneeze? At one point in time, we literally were shoving pepper up his nose.
It's actually not that hard.
When he wakes up, be my guest to try to get him to sneeze, because it has been next to impossible for any of us to get him to sneeze.
Sure. I mean, I can, but I'd rather not. I don't.
Sorry.
I could technically force you to sneeze,
Do you
but I don't.
have
I
a
don't like
spell
to
that's like a cast
Manward
cause sneeze spell?
Technically, via command, I could make you force sneeze. So, I mean, I don't. He doesn't like to force people to do things, though. Generally, I would rather not, but I could.
So with that, comes the end of your watch. Towards the end of this watch, towards the last few minutes of the stone beam, you see on the other side of the cart where your polar bears are sleeping, massive beast come walking around the corner. Owl-shaped hair, head, body, 4 legs, feathers, sniffing around.
Oh, it's an owl bear.
Haven't we seen one of those before?
Yeah, fighting the troll.
We did. Yes, we did when we fought the troll, because Remy tried to befriend it, and that did not go over well.
Does it look like a male or female?
From
close
from
you
this
live.
distance, you cannot tell.
Can I try to
Aren't we
befriend it?
inside the?
We're in the dome. We're
Yeah.
still
We
in
can
the
see it
dome.
outside.
You can
Is
leave.
it
With
low?
that, let's go ahead and take our break, and y'all can debate on what y'all want to try to do. So everybody
Can we
will
get a
take
long
about a
rest,
5-minute break, and we'll be back.
Is it mating season?
Paladins, all the way.
And
actually-
welcome back.
Yep.
I'll need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh, yay!
Roll in D&D Beyond, please, if you can.
Oh,
21. Oh, it's the highest I've rolled in a while.
And you're asleep.
Sebastian, I'm assuming your dex is high, right?
That would be a nat 20 for 29.
You get a
For
bonus.
D&D Beyond. Fuck yeah.
Oh, and
High dex plus.
Oh no, I got a nat one.
oh,
Oh no, Arlen.
Is it
Arlen's,
high dex?
Arlen's deep asleep.
You said high dex,
you have
Sebastian?
a
Yes.
dice.
No,
I have
go
a,
ahead.
a 19 dexterity.
Wow, everybody rolled really well.
I didn't. I don't think I did.
I did not.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
I-
more than half the party rolled really well.
I'll say I got a 9 and Arlen got a 3. So
I rolled a 19. I have a +1. That's pretty good.
I'm happy. I got
keeps
the
trying
nat
to
20.
eat my D&D notebook.
I got a +5 and I rolled a 15.
Well, Remy, you get a surprise
Can't eat
round.
the dice either.
I'll just say, as this moon hut is ending,
How far away is it?
Yeah, I don't want to
Oh,
laugh
it's
it out.
sitting down. It's so cute. Look
I
at it.
know.
Oh.
How far away from the bear am I?
I just placed everybody randomly, so I see you're right here.
I'm right where I would be on that.
You're 35 feet away from it.
Can I move 5 feet closer to it?
Yeah.
How many?
No.
5.
Oh.
Well, if you
Is
move
that
5
a-
feet, you're in a fire.
Yeah, is that a fire?
Okay, can I move on the other side of the fire, like around on the other side of Solanas, please?
Is that like actually glowing? Ah, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at tea light. That's cool.
Yeah, it has a little bulb in it and a battery on the bottom.
Ah, that's adorable.
And then I need a wisdom save from it, please.
A wisdom save?
A wisdom save.
What are
I
you
need
doing?
I need a wisdom save from it.
Command or how?
No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please fail, please fail, please fail.
So I rolled a natural 2 for a total of 3.
Cool beans. So now it is now friendly towards the party as she casts animal friendship.
Good fight, good fight.
Is
Is it an animal?
it? No, it should be. 'Cause
No,
it's,
it's not. What does it specifically say?
it's a beast.
Spell lets you
Yeah.
convince a beast that,
Is it a
that you
beast?
mean it
It
no
is.
harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range, and
Oh.
it must see and
Say
hear you.
specifically beast?
It just says it just says.
It does
beast.
not work because this is a monstrosity.
Yeah,
Oh,
owlbears are
right.
monstrosities.
That's what they
That's
were.
what I was saying. Like,
Damn it.
owlbears aren't beasts; they're monstrosities.
Oh damn it! I was excited. I was
That was-
hoping.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I was
That would've been
hoping.
great.
That would have been so much fun.
Maybe it can be like half charms with like.
Remy, high or low?
I hate this game. I hope you know that. Hi. I'm feeling lucky tonight.
As you look closely at this owlbear, it's just sniffing the polar bears while they're sleeping.
I want to make it our friend.
So I give you a little something for it. It's not animal friendship, but you know,
I want to make it our friend. So bad.
the forgotten one.
Thank you, Arlen.
Oh yeah, thank you for that reminder.
Are we all awake, just lying on the ground, or?
I say everybody's awake at this point. It's at the end of their watch. These long rest ends, and it's wee earlings in the morning.
Are we all lying down still, or no?
I'll say y'all
I mean,
standing up. I don't care. Y'all are getting up, getting ready when they see this owlbear coming around the camp.
Arlen
Who's
is
the jacket?
100% still passed out.
Remy, is it friendly?
It's
What
just
did-
sniffing the bears. Leave it alone.
Remy got a nat 20, so she gets to go twice.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Remy, go ahead.
yeah.
It's your second round. My bad. Thanks for reminding me.
Second chance to charm it.
I can't charm it because all I have is animal friendship, and I can't.
Roll an
wait till
animal
the-
handling.
Animal
Oh yeah,
handling.
I can. Ah,
Walk up
animal
and pet it.
handling.
What's the worst that can happen?
Walk.
We have
What's the worst
She's,
that could happen?
she's gonna grab some of the meat from the freaking cart and like very
Isn't that-
cautiously walk up. How's a 24 sound for an animal handling to trying to persuade this thing?
I mean, I rolled a charisma, but it has a -2 for charisma, so it
I wanna
looks
make
at
this
you
thing
and
our
like
friend.
kind of bats away a little bit for a second.
If it succeeded, I'm rolling silvery barbs. Try again.
It didn't succeed. It rolled an 11.
Oh, okay. So I'm just saying, if it wasn't gonna succeed, I was gonna silvery barbs it.
And it's because I rolled a 24 to try to persuade this thing for the animal handling. Oh damn it! I wanna
But
make
your
it our
animal
friend.
handling, you can tell it's hungry.
I know, that's why she's got food in her hand. And she's trying to offer it to him.
Polar bears are so tasty, though.
It's true.
Don't touch lefty and righty. No, she's just like kind of inching towards it with food, trying to like very cautiously offer it.
Why'd you have to roll 11, Graves? 11 chose this encounter.
Sorry.
All right, forgotten one. What's your turn?
It's so cute though.
This is
I'll,
your
like,
fault, Graves.
Walk up behind Remy and Remy, what do you do? Is it friendly?
He's hungry, and I'm trying to feed him.
You give me an animal handling check because now you're walking up with, a weapon. You're taller.
Final roll an animal handling check.
Use you have things on the thing.
18.
Okay, well you didn't need it.
Yes,
Just rolling terrible.
You could have just said no. It is a monstrosity, Jurgen.
What?
Plus,
Nothing.
It's freedom of DM stuff. You can't
That's
just
true.
lock down rules.
Rules are a guideline. They're not meant to be followed. It says it right in the
100%.
DM.
You have a point.
100%.
Yeah.
Letting stuff work organically.
Plus, it's so cute and it's white.
I don't know. That's the only reason, because the miniature is so cute.
It is so cute.
I have some 3D
That-
files. I can give you some terrifying owlbears if you want.
I mean,
Well,
I have a
the
terrifying
whole
owlbear, but
ranger
it's not a
thing.
snowy owlbear.
Oh, I guess so.
All right, Graves.
Well, seeing that she's trying to.
Isn't
befriend
it my turn next, though?
Oh
No.
no, yeah, he has a higher dex than I do. He goes.
Well, according to this,
Okay.
Graves goes next. So
If he no, because he also rolled a dirty 20, and his dex is way higher than mine. He should go before me.
D&D
I don't-
Beyond doesn't by default do the dexling.
Unfortunately, it's because I rolled mine first because it doesn't know how to differentiate between a higher dex mod.
So Sebastian, what do you want to do?
So like from sleeping, Sebastian sits up gasping, like, and you see like his eyes are like swirling back and forth for a moment, and
Oh, give us a normal one. Give us a normal one.
and then you hear him like gasping, like hyperventilating. You see like they kind of settle on this heterochromia, one color and
John
another.
Paul's back.
And he goes, "You let him out! You let him out! You let him out!"
Hey,
Oh my God.
breathe, calm, you're good.
And the first thing he sees is this owlbear in front of us.
Don't hurt the owlbear. No.
Jump, Paul, be careful. And he's going to.
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
Oh,
He's gonna bonus action. You'll have these whispers swirl around you, Jean Paul, and you're gonna have bardic inspiration.
So
and
glad
he's
John
gonna-
Paul's back.
He's gonna like pull some slop, his canteen of slop, out of the
No.
out of his bag of holding. And he's gonna throw it to the forgotten one. Be like, "Slop, feed it, slop."
We want to befriend it. Not
Give me a
kill it.
dexterity saving throw to see if you can catch this thing.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll like an acrobatics check or anything
14.
for the throw?
It'd be more of a strength check because you're not like.
Okay, athletics.
No, it'd be more of a strength check. You're not running and throwing it or anything like that. You're just tossing it to him.
I have expertise in athletics.
I'm sorry, but that's not what you. This is not.
20.
You're fine. You throw like a
works.
dead
I
line
know, but
drive.
it would've been
to-
+9 instead of +3.
You do a line drive to the Forgotten One, and Forgotten One turns around, catches it, almost, and he kind of does a hero pose, you know.
Some
Figure,
serious football.
thank you for the sentiment, but meat would be better.
Let me get another round of animal handling check from Remy.
Yay. And like, I am dead set. I want to befriend this damn thing.
You do have some rewards.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, because you know what? No, I am like stacking this thing. So that would be a 24 again. With one of the d6s. Well, my only d6. So
I mean, I roll.
Inspiration.
I'll roll the 3 minus 2 for a 1, so. But here's how I'm gonna do this. And I roll a 19 for an attack, so it's 26 hit.
Silvery barbs.
But this is not an actual attack.
Oh, okay.
yeah, 26 hits.
You're gonna take 13 points of damage as his beak grabs the food out of your hand, and it's a massive beak. And it's just like damage that you take as you're trying to feed it, and it's not used to you yet.
No, it's progress. I will accept losing my freaking temp for the day.
So yeah, so in the end, it's not an actual attack. It's just what.
I get it.
It's learning. It's adjusting. We're making progress. Yes.
Sorry, I zoned out and I heard that it was making an attack, and I was like, oh.
No, it took the food. So we're making progress.
Polar bears wake up.
No. Polar bears don't need to wake up. Polar bears need to go back to sleep.
Like, you know,
I'll let Forgotten One make an animal handling check since he's most used to these polar
An
bears.
advantage or just?
I'll let
normal?
you have an
They
advantage.
wake up before I
Cool.
go, since I'm right after.
Oh, that's
Sebastian.
right. I'm sorry. I reordered the stuff because
Okay, 15 for when that happens.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I would have walked up as well.
We make friends with the owl bear.
I did the other one too. 8. Yeah. They're used to you. Forgot one, and they're not really getting aggressive. Graves, what do you want to do?
Oh, he'll walk up.
Why is everyone walking up?
Because it's a beautiful creature.
Every person that walks up has to make a check.
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Eventually, we will get it right. We'll get it sensitized enough to people that it'll learn to trust us, and therefore it will become our friend.
Just to prove a point, I'm gonna roll with advantage because I'm gonna use my advantage.
You're gonna have to because you rolled a natural 20.
That's a natural 20 as well, so it's
Nice. I rolled a natural 20 for a -2 for 18 total.
Oh, mine's a 28. It's a little different, but yeah, I'm gonna.
As you
Yeah,
walk
it's
up,
so
you see
pretty.
this owlbear just eating out of the palm of Remy as you see blood trickling down her arm.
I'm
Oh.
fine. And a little scratch. We're fine.
I'll just do a first level cure wounds on her. Oh, you hurt at all?
I'm like literally missing 3 points of health.
Oh, no, never mind.
I'm
You're
fine.
Okay.
And don't forget, y'all have your 10 temporary hit points. on.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing that saved me there was the 10 temp hit points. I'm fine. It's a scratch. If it gets worse, then we'll readjust.
He'll just take up some of the meat he has in his bag and put it to the side on the floor in front of Remy for her.
Put it in a pile.
Yeah, I'll just put it in a pile on the floor in front of the owl bear and Remy between the two. And he will just stand there next to the polar bears in preparation if they freak out as well.
Don't hurt my friend.
Kind of want to approach. Solanas.
Hearing like Sebastian or whoever, do I know, seeing him, like, do I see who's like which personality has come out here? Like, if it's this insane, like, kind of aggressive killer who
You
beat
saw
the
him
shit out of his
panic and
devil?
throw slop.
And
Okay.
his eyes are now like completely different colors. They're not green anymore.
We know it's John Paul.
One blue and one brown, and he's half hyperventilating, and he called TFO Jean Paul.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember. Wait, John Paul was
Bait.
bait. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay.
You
Seeing
don't,
how
you don't
they
have
have
calm
now-
emotion, do you?
What's that?
You have calm emotion?
Oh hell yeah! It's time, babe. I'm making use of it. I'm coming over to settle him down. I just like, it's okay. You're okay here. I'm casting calm emotions on him.
What's the save?
It's
Not on the owlbear.
No, I have to do it on a humanoid.
It's okay. My wisdom is like minus 1,000, so.
I know it's a charisma save though. I think.
Oh.
I have a +7 to that.
Oh no.
Oh.
You know what? You know what? With your split personalities and stuff, I'm gonna make you roll disadvantage on that.
Yeah,
I can voluntarily
choose to fail the saving throw though. Yeah.
That's true.
So it's up to
But will you
whether or not
voluntarily
choose
fail
to
it though?
save
As
it.
I feel like Bait would trust Solanas enough to fail it voluntarily.
I'm gonna make you roll with disadvantage just to see.
Just to see what happens. And I'll D&D beyond it. Disadvantage. With disadvantage, that is a 9. I rolled a 2.
I'm assuming that fails.
I had a
There you go.
+7 and I
So
rolled a
that-
2.
I'm petting you like on, as you see in Discord. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, Doros.
I've now successfully used calm emotions once. I've done.
I'm gonna see this owlbear there, and then Solanas walk the other way and start petting Bait. Be like, what's
What is happening?
what is happening?
Half the party's petting the owlbear, but Solanas is petting Bait.
I'm gonna do nothing. I have no animal handling, and I don't look scary right now, but I don't look super friendly, so I have more of a gaunt look. So I'm just gonna stay here and be like, well,
Arlen, you're still passed the fuck out because you're rolling that one.
Yep.
You see Arlen pass out. I mean, I don't know what you want to do about that, but
I'll go over and nudge him.
maybe your action to wake his ass up.
Sure.
You know, I'm just gonna, like,
Ah, the owlbear is friendly now.
no point.
I defended the owl bear.
Do we have a new pet owlbear?
Oh my
Yeah, add
god!
it to my
No,
list.
we can barely
Can
feed two
we can
polar
name him
bears.
Center. Righty, lefty, and center.
Yeah, think of paying for all this food, man. We're gonna have to start.
Yes.
Middle.
However,
Very
this thing is a hunter itself, so technically that actually kind of saves us feeding one mouth up on its own.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
we
can't just let it go hunt by
get
itself.
like 20,000 gold, so
Can't be
This is so
prepping
cute.
every time. Calm emotions, locate objects, and create food and water, guys. I mean, it's
Okay, yes, but,
much stuff.
Yeah.
We did just technically loot a dragon's lair, and so we have all of that.
So
Do we
if you want to know funds wise, it is 2,300 plat, 33,000 gold, and that's it. So that's what you guys.
See?
That's what's from the horde.
We
See?
know where another
We're fine.
dragon port is.
Sebastian,
We're not touching it.
Oh my god!
Judy,
Aw.
can I add an owl bear to my sheet now?
Oh my! We do not have
He's-
an owlbear pet.
please no.
What?
God.
Oh,
It's gonna eat and run, or
it's still eating out of the palm of your hand. What are you gonna do when you don't have any more food?
I have another pile of food at my feet, thanks to Graves.
It's just like a cat. They're actually.
But now the
wild
polar
animals.
bear's looking at that food too, so it's not enough to feed all three. So I don't know what you want to
Yeah, I
do.
know. That's why she's gonna kind of put herself between the bears and go, TFO, could you feed those things, please?
I think Grace
As long as it only
bag
eats
holding.
one of the polar bears, we're fine.
I do.
They'll pull the cart.
Yeah, I still have 13 pounds of polar bear meat. But
See?
It's I
They're
don't
not
know.
gonna know the difference at this point in time. Food is food.
Also,
mean,
wait, how much food we have left in the cart, or just outside of Graves?
Mm. I think like
Fortunately for my group, I
30
was
something
holding all the
pounds.
30. Okay, let's use that.
Yeah, fortunately enough for my group, I held all of the food. So, yeah.
They can have my portions.
And
Yeah, I've used all of the moose hide. I've used all the moose meat, and I have. Oh, sorry, not 13. I have 16 pounds of polar bear meat. It's like this giant polar bear, though. It wasn't a normal polar bear.
Oh, so it's a dead polar bear. That would be really messed up to feed that to the polar bears.
That's what I was saying. I would be messed up to feed it to the owl bear to give it a sense of taste for polar bear, you know? That's why I'm kind of like, I gave it the last of the moose meat. I'm like, I don't know if I want to give it polar bear meat.
Doros, are you not eating because you're actually dead and you don't need food? Or are you anorexic?
Are you asking me in game or out of game?
Out of game.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Remy, do one more animal handling check, and there's a DC I'm attaching to it. You have to hit it.
While she's rolling, I'm gonna split.
Okay, so for this, because you're adding things to it, I'm gonna use my inspiration and one of my D4s and the
Can I
advantage.
give her the help action? Because I do have proficiency.
I'm using the advantage that I have.
Okay. Okay.
So that would be a nat 20 plus. Hold on. Yeah, no, that would be a nat 20 plus. Where'd my D4 go?
Just wants to keep stacking it higher and higher.
So that's a 23 plus my modifier is a 27.
DC was 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Now, the DC was 25, and you hit it, so.
Oh, 25, dang.
So you're gonna add a snowy owl bear.
Yeah.
This is not a willing companion. You have to feed this thing, or it will leave.
I know.
If you leave it long enough unattended, it will leave.
We don't do that.
I will make sure it stays fed.
The only
and-
reason
yeah.
that polar bears didn't leave because you left it tied up to the cart. Those are the reasons they didn't leave.
We've never left those bears unattended.
I'm just saying.
All the times we've
Man,
left them
we're
inside of
gonna
the
leave
game.
the bears unattended to bring the owl with us. They'll like look at us with like these longing eyes, like.
No.
When we get to the city, this is going to be awesome.
Lefty and righty will remember this.
Arlen's like waking up and being like, when did we get an owl bear?
Yeah, you're pretty much waking up to them feeding an owl bear.
I'm nudging him with my foot.
Bates like, I should be really terrified right now, babe.
Don't do that.
She's
He's friendly, damn it.
Yeah,
So calm.
it's okay.
I've never felt this relaxed before.
John Paul, here is your slot back.
Is this what a massage feels like? Oh, thank you for the slot.
Sure.
Oh, by the way, could you not eat that? We're pretty sure that's what made you sick.
Really? I was sick?
You had a worm
Yeah,
burst
we,
out of your spine.
Yeah, we had to cut some things out of you, my dude.
No, we didn't cut anything out of you. You
No, it cut itself out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm slowly starting to prepare calm emotions for a second time.
He's just like
My glove,
slowly
my glove. It was
hyperventilating.
the only thing for my parents. It's gone. Wait, what is this thing?
Oh, it's a cloak that lets you fly.
I can fly?
Well,
Yeah, so you use the command word.
I think Doro still has that on.
I told you this. No, he has it.
Oh, okay, right.
He wouldn't let anybody touch it in his other form, basically, was how it was. Because it was his kill. He needed the, well, I don't care. I like the other Sebastian too. But, yeah. Yes, the cloak will let you fly. The command word is whatever you could set it to be something. I don't know what you would want it
I'm
to
really
be.
sad that Solanas took Ice Ice Baby as a command word.
there's nothing saying you both can have the same command.
You could
word.
say
It's
fly, fly, baby.
It's just very obvious you
Well,
copied him. So.
I believe I
Yeah.
can fly.
Ooh, I like that one.
Flying
That's
with his
brilliant.
Corporate
There you go. I believe I can fly. As your command word. It's been set.
do I have to attune to it, Jugan?
I believe. The
Yeah, I
Cave of
think it
Flying.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually a tuned item.
How long does that take?
An hour.
I
It's an hour
assumed
usually,
you
but
already
he should have
attuned
been
to it.
already.
And
Yeah.
by the way, your other personality is kind of a dick.
You
Jesus.
you met He got out of his cage. He's not
Are
supposed
you
to
sure
be
it's
out of
another
his cage.
personality? For sure.
I don't know, but he was a dick.
He told us about Nogian and he hinted to him a while ago and how
Are
we
you
should
possessed?
that.
He's not a dick. He's dangerous. You should kill him.
No, he's an asshole. That is what
That
he is
would
at this
be
current point in
the same
time.
thing.
You.
You should kill him anyway. He can't get out of his cage. He can't
Sweetie,
get out. Can't get
Sweetie,
out.
we can't kill him without hurting you.
Luckily, I'm very calm now because of calm emotions. I forgot.
Yeah, you are.
Sweetie, we can't hurt him without hurting you.
It's okay. You can hurt me. I don't mind.
He did.
John Paul.
He did seem to know what he was doing in a fight, though.
He does. He's very dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
So your eyes physically change when you change?
Yeah. Like his eyes are like, you know how like on certain stones, like you move from one place to the next and they change colors. So they're always a little bit like disconcertingly multicolored, but his eyes are completely and totally a different color based upon his personality. So right now he's got one brown eye and one blue eye, but when he's Wraith, he's got two like hazel, green, gold kind of eyes.
Out of game, I would never notice one of my friend's eyes change colors. I've never looked that closely at someone's eyes. Like, I would.
I tend to be an eye contact person.
I'm an eye
myself.
contact. I'm an eye contact person. I have no idea what color people's eyes are. I don't pay attention.
I always pay attention. That's my habit. I can't help it.
Yeah, they kind of have like this weird refractive quality where like on one, if you're standing on one side, they'll look one way, and then you move, and they'll reflect different kinds of light, and they glow in a weird kind of way.
Graves is going to cast Detect Good and Evil. Is he possessed?
Ooh.
Do you want me
Does
to?
he have? Yeah. You're the player. If you can answer.
No,
are you
he's
possessed?
not possessed.
There's no undead or anything. Just straight human or whatever you are.
Just severe psychological trauma.
Just straight John Paul. That's how it is.
Okay, that's all he was curious about. Oh, he's just a psycho. Never mind. Not as entertaining. He's actually
he's just a little different.
His eye glows a bit, and then he dims. Oh, well, that's boring.
Well, I don't know.
Would I ping on that?
You would ping on that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he's already aware of you. He doesn't care about you.
But it's not more of a possession though. It's more of his power source.
Oh well, no, I know I can sense fiend energy off of him. I'm aware of that already. Does anybody else have energy? I'm assuming Solanas and Arlen have some kind of celestial energy on them, roughly.
Yeah, we're probably giving off celestial energy.
I mean, I died 3 times, but I don't know if that'll show anything.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. He was just curious about Sebastian to see if it was a possession or not. If it's not, it's boring now. Oh, he's just crazy.
Yeah, his powers come from Ariel experimenting on him.
With that roll, Grace, give me general intelligence check.
Sure. 16. I rolled off an at 20. Sad.
What you discovered with certain members that you met in your adventures and meeting the Forgotten One. Memory problems. This is not a far stretch. Maybe this might be tied to the Day of Vanishing.
Oh no, yeah, he's already come to that conclusion.
Yeah. That we're on the same thought process.
Okay. Yeah. After he detects that and sees that he's just okay. He's just crazy. Actually, it's a sense of like, oh, that's boring. At the same time, it's more of a relief. But at the same time, kind of disappointing because he was going to experiment on him. So sad face. So what? I was gonna use you for research purposes. Let's just say that. But
we should trust Graves, right?
Well, I was gonna use Magic Circle and see if we could force it out intentionally. But hey, it's not undead.
I think we can do that with personalities.
Well, so the idea behind it was if he was possessed, he would be an undead residing within him. The Magic Circle would suppress it, and we would get to see more of what would happen if I were to fuck with it.
Isn't possession sometimes a demon though? Like it's not always just a ghost.
Well, that's the thing that I would have to determine from like looking at you. That's why I detect good and evil first, because I have to specify what kind of circle I make. I can make from undead, fiend, fae, celestial. That's why I was trying to determine. But you're just crazy.
Oh, so they're possessed again. Gosh.
So we need to go to the spine of the world, yeah?
Yep.
Yes,
We gotta
I would
beat
love
feet and
to
get
go to the
going.
spine of the world.
The spine of the world sounds great. I'm so calm right now. I've always wanted to see the spine of the world.
So Linus, what did you do to him?
Linus, how hard did you hit him?
Well, I didn't hit him. I just, you know.
Thank you, Solanus. It feels so relaxed.
He
Your
always-
voice is so soothing.
All I
Calm
saw is
emotion.
he petted him. It was weird.
Yeah, no, I was just.
Good work.
Yeah,
Usually they break out of that.
Yeah, you know, I think he just needed to. Just need to relax a little. It's a little bit shocking, everything that's happened, and
He's crazy.
there's an owl bear right now. I mean, I'm still
Delete
getting
this
over that
encounter.
a little
Sorry, you're good.
Oh, come on.
But
You put the owlbear in front of me with the frost troll, and I couldn't get it then. And then you have the
Anyway,
dire wolf, and I
who
couldn't
is
do it
leading this
then.
track up the mountain to Zadarot's fortress?
oh, is that where we're heading?
Can we
Remy.
take the.
I'm sorry. Is that where y'all going? I should ask that. Where do y'all like to go?
That's where Maeve told us to go.
That is.
Yeah, that's Maeve said hurry our asses up and get there and get it done. So that's where we're heading.
I have a question though. What direction is that thing in my head
It's still
leading me to?
still going towards the north of the Sea of Moving Ice.
Oh, that's right. It's way for I can't even get there now. Forget it. I forgot about that.
We'll go there next.
Yeah, I think it's out of this whole area. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're going south, and it's north.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go.
That's fine.
All right, who's leading this up the
You're
mountain?
not the one with the headaches.
All right, let's get those survival checks going. Let's go.
I hate survival checks so much.
Give me four. I'll just have you do them all now.
Okay. First one is in 19.
Okay.
Second one will be a 20. Wait a minute. 17. Yeah, 21. That'll be a nat 20 for 24.
bit. Like
Jesus.
3 nat 20s.
And that will be. This one's gonna be kind of rough. That is a 16.
I got a bunch of nat ones to make up for all our nat 20s.
I've never seen anybody's luck as that much as hers.
Consider
Yo, I
this
get in that
all the
moment
karma
of
finally catching up for as much hell as you put Adira through when I first joined.
What are you talking about?
All of my bad luck just
Bullied
kind
her.
of like balances out.
How did I bully her? Anyway.
We can have that discussion off stream.
Well, with this session, I mean, I've already through D&D Beyond, I rolled like 2 or 3 nat 20s already. They were just for useless things, but yeah, I rolled them.
So we're like
So,
on the road with the cart now, right?
it's going to take about
I've
4 or
rolled
5
2 or
hours.
3
Thankfully,
nat ones and 0 nat 20s.
thankfully, Remy's rolls were amazing, and you
Yay,
don't get
Rangers.
lost held up there, and you don't cause an avalanche. So in those 4 hours, do y'all want to have a talk or anything before we progress into next stage of this game?
Wait, so are we on? Wait, so we're on the cart, or are we just hiking back up the mountain?
Again, you're gonna be hacking back up the mountain because you cannot get this cart up through the side of a mountain, rocking cliffs and stuff.
So
Nah,
we're
but
gonna
To
Remy's
leave
got-
these animals here again. Is what you're saying.
No, Remy's got the owlbear with her in this stack of meat and is
So-
just working
The
on
owlbear
doing
is
this
not
thing.
gonna be able to make it up this.
So it's exactly what I said. We're gonna take
Why
the
not?
owlbear and the polar bears who are left behind.
Jugan just said the owlbear won't make it up there.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me. What's
I don't
this?
know, that's my friend. Damn it.
Let me do this.
I'm gonna feed the owlbear, no, the owlbear, the polar bears, the rest of the food.
Well, yeah. How? Because so we went up a mountain, we went down that mountain, and we're going up a different mountain, correct?
Yep.
I'm
And we're
getting
not-
dizzy.
And we're not near any towns where we could drop off polar
What's
bears.
survival? That's what, intelligent? Oh, wait, what's survival?
Survival's wisdom.
Wisdom.
It can make it up, but it's gonna be rough parts for the owlbear to go there. Even then, it's only really interested in food right now.
Okay.
Sebastian can use like bardic inspiration to help it, right?
Wait.
Sure. A D4?
It's a D6.
Again, polar bears looking at us longingly as we leave them behind.
Ha!
Bye righty, bye lefty.
You've been replaced.
Wait,
I mean, you can unhook them and bring them up.
Oh.
And you're not going to get the card up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could unhook them and bring them with us, because technically then it's just extra things to help pack a punch.
Okay, so we have an owlbear and 2 polar bears.
I mean, it's up
I
to
would
you what
put-
y'all want to do. I'm not telling you one way or the other.
I would
don't-
put the rest of the food in the freaking bags if we take these guys with us.
We
I
have a
would.
whole zoo with us.
Well, I would say leaving them would probably be death for them at this point, because I don't know how long we're gonna be up this mountain.
Exactly.
Remy, just leave the owlbear. It
No.
does not-
Practical question.
This is a
How? How are we bringing them? I don't have
Leashes?
I'm just. I mean, I figured the polar bear
Rope?
just trust me enough at this
I don't know.
point.
I don't know what you want to do.
The
I
polar
was
bears,
gonna say, polar bears will probably just
Maybe
follow
we-
TFO.
Yeah.
Remy's like waving meat
This is
as she
nice, baby.
climbs up. Like, here,
Remy's
this
just
way.
holding the food.
just like drop a trail. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, I do have it. Oh, when did I get this rope?
Get this rope from what? It's almost like we
Going
started.
through my inventory, I'm like, oh, I have rope.
Don't we all?
Sebastian, oh, how long can Sebastian just fly up the whole mountain? Like, well,
No, it's a certain amount per day. It's capable.
You do not have it attached?
I do not have it in my inventory. I don't.
Is it Cape of the Bat or
Superman your
what is
way
Cape
up
of the?
I have no idea what it is.
Let me see.
I think it's like mantle or something.
No.
Oh, yeah,
What is it called? It's a cloak or mantle.
No, it is mantle. You're right.
Is it mantle?
Not bat. What is it called?
Oh, mental fly.
I know what you're talking about. There is something with bat where it comes out with bat wings. I don't know if it's that though.
No, it's not
Yeah,
that.
what
It
was
is the
Julian?
bat wings one.
Oh, is it? Then
Yeah.
it's cloak, I believe, of the bat.
Yes, cloak.
Hold on, let me tell you.
Should I just search bat and?
Yeah, it's cloak of the bat. That's a rare item. Here, I'll DM it to you, so you can just copy paste.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just post it here.
As long
There you
as
go.
you're in area, you only can fly in dim or darkness.
No, that's not it. That's not the right one.
No, that's when you can cast polymorph on yourself, transform.
Yeah,
into
it's not
bat.
that one.
And then it's like druid rules for the polymorph.
So what is it then?
Let me get it.
An area of dimmer. Oh no, yeah, you still.
Wing? Is it wings of flying? While wearing this cloak, you can use. an
Yeah,
action
wings
to
of
speak to
flying. That's
Mandor.
it. Yeah,
wings of
it-
flying.
it's wings of flying.
There you go.
Oh, wings of flying.
You could fly for an hour.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, and you have a flying speed of 60 feet.
So 60 feet every 6 seconds.
Wow, so I could like just fly up and wait for you guys, and then fly
That
up and then wait for you guys.
You
That won't
can't
end
use it
well.
again for 1d12 hours.
And
That's
I
pretty
had you roll a d12, and I don't remember what it was last session.
I
that
mean,
was-
after a long rest, they would have gone anyway. He rolled under
Yeah.
an 8.
Yeah, it was like.
I think it was 7.
Even then, it took us like 5 hours to get down the first mountain.
Yeah, that's true. 5 hours to go down, and then another 8 hours of sleep. He should be good.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right.
Hey Remy, are we at that fortress yet?
Oh my god. I'll give y'all a second if y'all want to role play on the way up or not, and then I'll cut into the thing. Put that finger away.
It is the way. There's 2 of them.
Uh
Thank you.
huh.
There was 2 the whole time.
Right when I say you put the other one up. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Now there's one. What?
No, there's 2. There's still 2.
All right. Well, beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying as clouds obscure the icy peaks of the gargantuan mountains that form a spine of the world. Eventually, you get to above the clouds and behold a sheer mountain, wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high on the wall are rows and arrows of slits, and lights burning behind them. Tinkling sounds of issuing from them. A narrow staircase hewn from the rock that leads along one side of the wall.
Quite impressive.
It's really kind of big.
From high above, the loud grounding noise of large sheets of ice breaking off the fortress walls trembled down this mountainside. Suddenly, great doors of ice previously hidden under snow stand open more than 300 feet above you, and from between the flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow bright golden light and lets a tremble roar. Hurls itself into the air and glides down from the fortress, then turns and heads towards the 10 towns.
Oh no.
Grace.
I think that was the dragon that did the town
Yeah.
in.
This is from the
Linus,
vision that
what
you had.
object? Sorry.
You saw this dragon in a vision that destroyed Lonelywood.
Oh shit! From the first fucking episode. Oh my god.
Hey,
That actually,
I
I almost had a
immediately-
spit back.
So it's heading towards 10 towns.
It's heading towards 10 towns.
I immediately get out my sending stone that I have that's connected to my mom.
Okay.
I'm going to send her a warning.
What are you sending her?
So what town is it going to hit first? I don't have the map up. It's going to hit. Is it?
It was Lonelywood that I saw being destroyed.
Well,
that's already
Lonelywood's already been destroyed.
Destroyed for us.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Lonelywood's already destroyed.
It's been gone.
Lonelywood
this thing
was
did it.
not destroyed. I
Is it
was
Dugan's,
just
Dugan's Hole
there.
first.
Well,
Nah,
you're lucky you're not
Lonelywood
there.
is toasted.
It's 100% destroyed.
Well,
Because
that
that's where Lagatha was supposed to be when she got killed the second time. I think.
All right. Well,
it was destroyed semi-recently, but yeah.
While they're having this discussion, I'm going to say is Dugan's Hole is the first town would hit, or is it a different town? I'm trying to remember. Based off where we're at, if it was heading.
You don't know where they're heading.
Well, I know where.
You know
where
it's
we're
heading
at.
towards the 10 towns.
What's the first town it would hit if it was going in, like if it was? What's the closest town?
Well, I mean, we
Well, we
came
just
from
came from
East Haven.
Yeah.
Closest town.
And we know that is that Goodmead and Dugan's Hole are
I mean, there's like 3 sets of towns that it's kind of like along the road. So I don't know which one.
Which I would say all three then.
I mean, we just came from East Haven in that general direction.
And then there's Dugan's Hole and Goodmead.
they might be heading for Jugan's Hole.
I hate y'all. I'm not giving you all the information because you don't have it.
I'm not saying it. Yeah.
How would I not know when I'm from here? I would know what the closest town is.
Again, player knowledge. This thing has a flight plan.
I understand that. And my character would assume it's going to the closest town.
Well, the closest town to where y'all's located at will be East Haven. That's not necessarily.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying
Okay.
my message would say, so in the setting I would say,
Carry Dragon Haven, East Haven.
dragon coming in to attack. Closest town is East Haven. Warn everyone.
Oh, this is
prepare.
your message.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just saying, hey, there's a dragon coming. I think it's heading towards East Haven. That's the closest town. But she's the town speaker, so she'd have ways to talk to their towns.
Dragon.
She was.
Kind of dragon.
Can I respond? The setting sounds you do multiple times, or is it just once per day?
I don't know.
It's a message there and back 21 words. I mean, it's up to you. I like to make it a call.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's
a
what
mini
I'm treating it as like a call.
Ah, perfect. Just treat it as a mini call.
What her question was? What kind?
Yeah, what kind of? You saying a dragon?
The one that destroyed Lonelywood.
We think.
We think. I'm gonna assume.
By the way, Lonelywood's not fully destroyed. They've been rebuilding it.
Okay, well.
But I mean, that's the wording
others-
that we got recently, our newest reports. So
Well, other cities are going to be not fully destroyed if you don't raise the alarm and get people ready.
okay,
They should run. They should run away.
Alright.
I call Grandma.
Oh.
Where? Oh, Maeve.
I call Grandma because apparently that's my grandma. Can I try to connect to it? Can I
You
try to
certainly
connect to Grandma?
try.
Yeah, I'll try to connect to Grandma
As
while he's
you-
doing that.
Yeah, as you're doing this, over the sound of the wind, you can hear barking of dogs getting louder. Through the blowing snow comes 3 wooden sleds pulled by canines as big as wolves. The closest driver calls out, "Can we be of service?" You see an older woman. You see 4 kobolds.
Oh,
She has an owl, almost kind of like an owl familiar, like perched on her shoulder. My name is Valerine Harpill. I'm a wizard of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Archon?
Arcane. So
Arcane.
Arcane. Yeah, Arcane Brotherhood.
You don't look like a brother.
Wrong personality.
Not while I'm drinking. Oh, one of my nose.
That's called psychic. That's called psychic damage.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it burns.
You see two other kobolds that look different from the other kobolds. Also driving another sled.
different colors or?
Each sled is pulled by 6 strong dogs.
But the kobolds is like, are they like just bigger or?
Is it
hairier?
Greck and small?
Different colors, different.
No,
like,
it's not
more
Greck and small.
patterns on-
Oh, I miss Greck and small.
Greck and small. Funny.
Those are my kobold buddies.
If you, from your distance, you really can't. They just look.
They just look different.
You can tell that there's a difference about them, but you can't tell what the difference is from where you're standing.
Okay.
Still different. I appreciate it.
Is this a friend of yours? You all?
We don't know who that
Mhm.
is.
No idea. Did you guys see the dragon?
I think we all saw the dragon.
No, not them.
No, talking about.
Oh,
The people that just appeared.
I don't think are we up to them yet, or are they in a distance? I thought they were coming up.
They call
They
out
were coming up over the hill as you were having a discussion and
Oh, sorry.
as you're having a phone call and all this.
Assistance would be preferable. Yes.
I was hoping to find somebody to help me with a mission. Would
Does it
y'all?
involve stopping the dragon that's about to attack 10 towns?
I mean, I can help you get back if you help me afterwards with my mission.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Yeah, I mean, are we gonna not ask her what her mission is?
Does it involve killing people? Because these are assassins.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm a clerik, actually.
We are totally
I mean,
Somebody shut
assassins.
John
The fate
Paul
of the
up
10
before you
towns doesn't really concern me, but I'll help you if you help me.
help
your
you with
name?
what?
I'm looking to attain a crucible of the white.
I haven't heard of it. Sounds fun.
Arlen
again-
likes to wear white. I like
Crucible
your
of the White?
Mhm.
Is that a moon? That's
Wait, what?
amazing.
White spelled in which way? Like
Like normal white.
undead white?
Color.
No.
Oh, okay. No,
It'll
it's
be
a white, okay.
HITE. For a player knowledge, it's a magical item that she's looking for.
The snow is white.
Okay, well that sounds fun. So yes, help us.
All right, so I can get you back to 10 towns. I mean,
What is
Wait.
it? What is it? What is
Who
it?
are you?
No, we don't need to leave here. We need to go there.
No, we need
Wait,
to stop
what
the
it-
dragon.
what does it
dragon's
do?
gonna Destroy towns.
But what does it do?
Well,
The dragon?
Well,
No,
Doros.
what does the white thing do?
Oh, the bowl, the cauldron.
it's a
Yeah,
book.
right.
No, it's a CODICIL.
Ah,
It's a book she's looking for.
Is it a really good book?
I am a wizard, and it has powerful spells I can get. I need help looking for it. But if y'all need to get back to 10 towns quickly, I can take you with my sleds.
But we just got here.
So we hope.
But we need to go stop that
We
dragon.
need to stop that dragon.
But we need to go in the. I thought you were going to the fortress.
To stop the dragon
Stop
that
the
just
dragon.
flew away.
Has
But
Grandma
maybe
picked up?
we're already here. Maybe we could go say hello.
No one is
Ooh.
the fortress. John Paul.
Why don't you
I'm sorry
fly
to
up,
say.
say hello, and then fly back down and catch
Okay.
up to us? We're gonna be leaving.
We need to do we were paid to do a job, guys, though, and we need to do that before. I don't want to get yelled at Maeve again, and I certainly don't want to face the wrath of your mother if things go wrong.
We were paid to stop the dragon.
I thought
Okay,
you
but-
guys were going to go to the fortress.
The fortress
You
is
guys
where
not-
the dragon was.
Do
But
you
the dragon
guys
is no
not
longer here.
remember-
I thought you were going
what-
to Zydark, not the
Oh
dragon.
my god.
Okay, let Remy speak.
I love
Remy,
you
go.
guys, but Remy is about ready to knock some heads together. Do you guys not remember what happened when we were in East Haven? The little mechanical thing that you guys saw and attacked and did God knows what with, right?
And it
Yes.
took the
Uh-huh.
metal.
Uh-huh. And it was coming back here.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So what if that dragon thingy isn't actually a dragon thingy, and we actually need to be here to stop said dragon?
What if it has a remote control?
Oh god.
They already told us that the dragon that destroyed Lonely Wood was like a mechanical. They didn't say it was a real dragon. They said it was a mechanical
Exactly.
construct.
Exactly. So
thing-
what
Maybe it
if
has a
what's
remote
controlling the
control.
construct is here and not actually inside the damn dragon?
But
Remote control.
What if it is?
God.
we can't let the people of wherever it's going not be defended.
Right.
Yes,
okay.
but we
That-
can't risk getting ourselves killed in the process.
We
All right.
don't know
We,
where.
we
it's
took
But
down
we
one
can't just
dragon.
let it-
We get a second one.
Yeah,
We
can't
fought a
just let
dragon
town
before.
burn.
We
This is
can kill
preparing us
it.
for
Need everybody to
the
make a
war.
wisdom save
Yeah.
as he tells you all to shut the fuck up.
Oh, Remy's done talking at this point.
18.
They're
I got a
set.
nat.
Remy's
I got a
done.
nat 20.
What's
Ah.
the spell?
I failed.
It's
I
not
failed.
a spell. It's his channel divinity.
Oh, his channel divinity is shut
What's
the
the
fuck
DC?
It's a 16.
Yeah.
I got 10.
up. Ooh, I got a 9 with my -2.
All right. Anyone who failed shuts up. Okay.
No, well, that's a 21. So
Unless if you talk, anyone who speaks right now, I'm gonna hit, and I don't mean with my fist.
No, what is the chance of divinity? Like,
no, Remy's.
So my order of cleric is I'm a order domain cleric. So it's voice of authority is what I'm using on you all.
God.
So you're basically the polar opposite of Sebastian.
Basically.
So are we
Nah,
going
Remy's
to
just
the,
done talking
to
at
the
this
towns or
point.
not?
So it basically he speaks to to stop, and then there's like a magical like will in the voice. Have you ever seen Preacher? It's very similar to that.
Oh, so he's like,
Gotcha.
Silence, and there's like an echo, and then it's just quiet.
Well, I would have had advantage on that anyway.
Oh, this is she has an eye patch over her eye. I totally meant to say this, but attach
Actually,
a photo,
Fey
of her,
Ancestry doesn't work on it.
Huh?
and I'll attach.
he's a gnome, so all magic, I guess.
Oh, that? No, never mind. I thought he
Yeah.
was an elf. Yeah, no, the Fey Ancestry tree doesn't work on it though.
No.
Sebastian,
That works. Look, I don't know what the hell is going on, but you all need to relax for 2 seconds. First of all, even if we went down there, that thing is flying much faster than we can get there. Okay? Accept that. Secondly, what brought you here in the first place? Because no one's has cared to explain this to me.
Well, you haven't asked yet.
Did you give me a chance to?
We've been traveling for.
You've been
Yeah, and
quiet
you
for
kind of
quite
said
some-
we are going around. I didn't know we were heading to a castle. I thought we were heading back to town, first of all.
It's a type of town.
What, Sebastian? You can talk now.
You're just charmed.
Yeah.
So.
They're assassins who were hired to murder a gnome,
Okay.
and
Okay, we're not assassins, and it's not a gnome.
they're
There's a
very
Druigar king here.
Is
And he is
it's
sending this thing out to destroy the 10 towns, and we need to stop it. We
Did my
cannot let
connection go
another
through?
town get destroyed.
Jugan, did my connection go through, by the way?
High or low?
Or no? Low.
No.
Okay.
She's too far off, and you get the sense she is way far north.
Fuck, she's not here. Okay, even if we go down on this thing, we travel down to the town. Do you think we go faster than that thing can fly over the terrain? It won't happen.
What can we do here to stop it?
We can do what we can. If we go off there, we're not stopping anything here. There's just the facts of it.
It'll get there before us, yes. But it won't be able to. It might destroy one town, but by the time it gets to the second town, we can be there. It's going to get there before us. I give you that.
We don't even know where the hell it's going in the first place.
We can see this.
I recommend Brinshanner because that's like the biggest town where everybody would go to, probably.
So
Leave it up to a
home,
vote.
where my parents are.
Who wants to go to people and who wants to take care of this castle? I will leave it to a vote and we'll be it there.
I'd just rather go through the damn castle, take care of whatever fucking issues are arising here.
That's enough. That's more than enough, Remy. That's it. Go or stay. Choose now.
With Remy.
Go.
I agree with Remy.
Go, stay, or go, stay, go.
Stay.
Sylvanus.
Wherever Doros goes, I go.
What? What'd you say?
You got out still.
I'm with I'm with Arlen. Wherever he goes, I go.
Go. Forgotten one. Go.
I stay with Doros. So go. Yes.
Let's go. Remy, I understand the hesitation, but if we're all split up, we're never gonna get anything done.
Remy,
Let's just go.
Can be really good spies.
We are going to cost more lives by leaving this damn castle than we are going to be saving them, and I hope you guys realize that.
I understand this.
I hope
but
we're making the
can't
right
do anything.
decision, but I cannot let my home burn.
Remy, we can sneak in. I'm very sneaky.
I would like to use actually a spell.
Okay.
Before we continue, I would like to use. I have it here. Where is it? I used this before. Which one is it? I would like to ask Odin, is this decision a good one or a bad one? Give me woe, give me good, or give me neutral, God. We've done this before. Don't play this game with me. Augury. Odin, is this a
I
wise
hate this
decision to go to
stupid
town?
spell.
Augury, yay.
Or so my question to Odin, would
Be
it
Pacific.
be better? Would less lives be lost if we went directly to where the dragon is going, or stay? Or actually, I can't ask or stay. Would more lives be lost if we go towards the dragon?
That's making a huge assumption that we actually are going to the right town that we pick.
I said to the dragon, not if we chase after the dragon, will more lives be lost than if we stay? That's what I need to know. Yes or no? Will more lives be lost if we go after the dragon?
You get the sense.
I'll send it to you if you need to know.
The way you're phrasing is so like contradicting. So
awesome.
I'll just say this for the simplicity purposes. You get the feeling back from Odin that if you don't chase after this dragon, lives would definitely be lost.
Thanks for being cryptic. Wonderful.
God's
all right.
Did you cast bones? Because that would be really awesome.
Yeah, what's your augury?
Huh?
What is your augury? Because it's bones, or it's crystals, or it's
for him, it is actually his eye. His crystal. The eye will glow.
You don't throw anything?
No. It is his eye will shine, and then you'll probably see like runes carved into it, similar to the eye of Odin.
So you get the sense that if you do not go towards the dragon, that massive lives will be lost. And if you stay here, I'll even give this for free. You're attacking a fortress.
Sneaking. We're very sneaky.
Or sneaking, whatever. This is a fortress of the. Yeah. I mean,
Remy, here.
I understand your concern.
I assume. Sorry.
Remy, we could sneak in while they fight the dragon.
If we're gonna go,
No,
let's
we
just
need to
shut
be
up
a
and
group.
get going.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
use the
Bowen,
setting
let's
code
go.
again to say that we're heading to
Do you mind
Bridge.
do you mind taking us, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's go.
How long to my carts? Where are we headed?
Brinchander?
Bridgender, unless we see the dragon.
Don't forget to bring the bears, all three.
Can you bring the polar bears?
Oh wait,
Not the owl
four.
bear.
I'm
Just the polar
sorry.
bears.
4 bears. 4 bears. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, they could
You
probably
leave
just.
my bear, and I swear to God, I will stab you when you're
I'm
back.
sorry,
sir.
but these bears are not going to be able to keep up.
That's fine. The lives are more important. Fuck the bears. Let's go.
Let's go.
He said, "Fuck the bears."
Let's
Make
go.
my final goodbyes to Lefty and Ray.
I'll leave my because I'll leave my kobolds here to look after the bears.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't fit everybody, so they have to stay. So you can go.
Can
Thank
the
you.
owlbear fit?
She
cast
just gives you a
silence
weird
on
look.
I cast silence on Sebastian. It's fine. Let's go.
It's an AoE.
I know. I did.
Ass.
That's fine.
Use all your spells before we fight the dragon. Good plan.
Yeah, just completely. Well, the
As,
first thing I use is Channel Divinity.
as y'all head down this mountain, headed back towards Ten Towns, chasing after this mechanical dragon that's flying in the air that you can't see anymore because it's so far off. That's where we're in tonight's episode. We'll pick up there as y'all heading to Bryn Shander. We'll see what happens. Remember, we are taking a week off. This next week is the holiday.
Oh, next week is the 4th.
Yep, holiday. We got people got plans and stuff. And give me a little bit of break to get prepared for the hell y'all about to do. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Like, if you're watching on YouTube, please come over to our Twitch and you can interact with us in person. Again, thank you, Weasel, for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you for Infamous Games for the resub. And thank you for the raid, JR. I guess I'm trying to look at everything that happened today. Somebody redeemed points. Thank you, Lauren, for hopping in chat today. We miss you very much. Hope you join us one soon.
Yeah, the point redemption was for me if I stabbed grapes.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, that's why I have an extra D6. I forgot about that.
but anyway,
There's always time to stab him in the future.
Don't tempt me.
what we learned tonight is roll a random encounter. You might get a owlbear, and that owlbear might be
A friend.
a friend. Getting a lot of feedback, Remy, and your mic.
Oh, sorry.
And with that being said, we'll see you in 2 weeks. The next time we'll be live will be, what day is that?
11th.
Saturday.
The 11th. Well, for this campaign is the 11th. Our next time will be actual live is our Sin in the Avernus campaign, the 2nd, which is Remy's birthday, Aaron's birthday, which she will not be there. So I have a clever way to write her out a story and maybe keep the party alive because, you know, there's some deep shit right now. So,
God, we need a rest.
but
Yeah, we do.
so that should be a fun episode. So come see us the 2nd. That's just this Friday or this Saturday, and we'll be live and hopefully there's not a TPK on our hands on that one this week.
See you guys then.
So we'll see you then. We love you very much, and we'll see you Saturday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.